Good morning. Good morning. Hold on, I'm having a technical issue. Good morning, everybody. I have to get some audio. Just a second. Hold on, I'm having a technical issue. Man. Good morning, everybody. I got a wicked delay. I have to get some audio. Just a second. Hold on, I'm having a technical issue. Mute site. Okay, Instagram. Can anybody hear me? I need a comment. I want to make sure this is working. Okay, so we're streaming live on Facebook, and now, so StreamYard has added Instagram, and so I'm trying this function. Anyways, good morning, everybody. It's Sunday, January 7th, 2024. You got to stop right in 2023. It's 9:26 a.m. I'm still hanging around Atlanta. I'm going to try to get a little something going on after this live stream to make a couple hundo before I've got to go pick something up for my business partner and get ready for a Monday load, heavy load, going from Georgia straight up to Detroit. So that's what's going on. Just completed my 34, so I got a full clock and I'm ready to rock. So, oh Lord, I see somebody giving me crap in the chat already. Happy New Year, everyone. Rolling with T-Bone is in the house saying hello. He is first today. Jerome Jones, channel member, says good morning. RCTRST says good morning. Good morning. Thank you all for coming in. Don Schonger, good morning. Hey, Don, I got to tell you something. Your pumpkin roll is going to be mailed, shipped, FedEx on Monday. Okay, my daughter's going to go do it for me. And so be expecting that delicious, amazing gift on its way to you. My mom makes, she's quite a baker. So, this isn't the end of baked goods treats for you guys. I'm trying to get her to change her recipes to sugar-free. So she's dabbling in the lab with that. Because, I'm against sugar. Everybody knows it. And the pumpkin roll is the exception. Like the cheat, right? It does have sugar in it. And man, is it addictive. So, Don, I appreciate your patience on the matter. A lot's been going on at the home front. And the last time I was just home, I couldn't get there because it was the weekend and a holiday and everything. So that put us in a further delay. Sterling Wheel is in the house, channel member. Let me get Don. Let me get Cheap Freight Haulers in there. Good morning, channel member. Let me say Don. There you go, Don. Katie Craze with Dar, channel member, is in the house saying good morning. Sterling says, what is? Hey, so you guys, Sterling Wheel channel put out a nice field trip to the museum today, the Land Cruiser Museum, which was pretty neat, I must say. He got some great footage. Nice view of the vehicles in there and some of the motors. It was pretty cool. It's not long, but it's a fun little trip. So check it out if you haven't already. It was a live premiere. I know Dar is battling through the snow in the driveway to get on her way to work. She's probably already there. Sterling says kangaroo monkey yelp time. Yeah. We had a talk before I got this started. So she's chilling out on my sweatshirt right now that I was wearing. I think this is a solution. This is the second time I've tried something like that. This is weird. If I wear something and then let her have it, she seems to like mellow out. Crazy. So yeah, she does demand my attention, and especially when I'm trying to do something else. And so we're trying the new camera again today, the one that my daughter got me. It's a little cheap webcam. So I hope it's all good. Let me check on Instagram. There we go. There we go. Unbound is in the house. Yep, it works. Okay. You can hear me now. Testing one more time. If you give me a yes or a thumbs up, that'll be cool. I think everybody left that got in here. I don't know. When I look at the Instagram page, it's extremely delayed from what I'm saying. So I'm not sure. I'm trying to test it out. If anybody's got my Instagram, if you can jump over there real quick and check it, Shannon Thomas Trucking on Instagram, and just kind of give me an update. It looks like some people are in there, but then again, it says there's 0 people, but somebody said it in the chat. Yes, yep, it works. So that could have been a few minutes ago. So if somebody would please check it in, and that would be great. We're gonna try to keep Dee Dee chill. I took her on a nature walk this morning. It was great while the sun was rising. So she got her business handled. So we should be okay. Nita's cooking show is in the house. She says, hello, Shannon, good morning. You guys go check out Nita's cooking show. She is she's on top of her live streams, and she's a very sweet lady, and I really like her channel. I'm a member at her channel. Check Nita's cooking show out. She's saying hi to everybody. Six Semper Tyrannus is in the house. Somebody's talking crap. I'm about to get to it. Everybody's saying hi. David Edwards says, good morning, darling. Good morning, David Edwards. Oh, let me pop up Nita. Boop. There she is. That's her channel. And she's also a channel member here. Good morning, David Edwards. How are you? I'm at a safe place in around the Atlanta area. So I almost, the first place I picked was the nastiest. You guys probably know what it is. So I drove extra to get down here. So this is at least okay. It's not the best one that I've ever been to, meaning the chain that I'm at. And their laundry doesn't work. So I was not able to do my laundry yesterday. This Trucking Life is in the house. Hello, I'm in beautiful rural Michigan right now, waiting to be loaded. I hope the weather's great for you up there. I'm sure it's a little chilly. Enjoy Michigan. It's the most beautiful place in the country. I'm not being biased. After being all over the country now, I mean, yeah, there's more breathtaking scenes in other states. There is. Michigan as a whole has it all. And we don't have all kinds of animals that will kill you. I'm just saying. And we probably got more trees than anyone. Sterling says, only play one YouTube at a time. Yeah, sorry. If you're talking about the overlap of the sound, I had to figure that out. 6 says overmodulation. Hey guys, I'm battling through it, man. I'm battling through it. Be patient with me, please. I'm no Sterling wheel over here. Okay. I got to do this as I go. So baby steps for me. I appreciate your patience and your support through this time. Truckers Education Network is in the house, channel member, channel sponsor, and he says, rookie sound check, call Snorler for help on the sound check. Right. So Insta's fine. Thanks, Dar. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so we're multi-streaming. We're live on Facebook, Shannon Thomas Trucking on Facebook, live on Instagram, Shannon Thomas Trucking on Instagram, and Shannon Thomas Trucking on YouTube. See, that's a step up. Give me some credit here. Everybody's saying hi again. Truman H is in the house. Good morning. On my way to Flint. Oh, excellent. Enjoy. Nothing to really worry about there. Just be street smart and safe like you would anywhere else. There's not really any truck stops there, so it's not like you're going to be parking and staying there. So you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Roads are a little rough. Okay. Roads are a little rough. Just be aware. Truckers Education Network is saying hello. Everybody's saying hello. And Wheel Burner Express is in the house. Oh, hey, I got my Wheel Burner Express shirt on today with my Snorlord hat. He says, that's a nice shirt you're wearing. Thank you, sir. I wear the heck out of this shirt. I really do. Like, I like the way it's nice and comfortable. It fits. And I think I got all my stains out of it. I had to work on them. I had to do some shout it out stuff and some OxyClean. And, I'm trying to keep it nice. Truckers Education Network says that's your fault for taking heavy loads straight to Detroit. Hey, it's either that or we're not getting that trailer back there. It was looking rough, man. It was the timing of when I was looking for the load. But I'm not taking any chances. We've got a mission to complete, and I'm on top of it. And I'm like, that's what it is. It is what it is. We're going to get straight up there. No BS. Not BSing down here. The weather's coming. So I'm taking a beeline. Boop. Like, forget about the rate. We're just going to get there. We'll figure the rest out when we get there. Had a lot to figure this all out, and get something going. So I am sitting an extra day, which pains me. I mean, I'm going to try to get something, but if nothing works out, because I don't want to be taken too far away from where I'm at, then I go pick up that trailer tonight, and so I'm ready to roll in the morning at the other place, which is, I think, about 60 miles from here. Rolling with T-Bone saying hi to Nita. Sterling Wheel says, click comments for interactive satisfaction. Thank you. I gotcha. I must be behind. Don says, I haven't had sugar or carbs in many months. Uh-oh. If I need to refund you, bro, and you want to decide against it, it's totally fine. Our feelings won't be hurt. But it's getting ready to ship, so you let me know there. Truckers Education Network says, sorry, but Mom and I get that pumpkin roll, and Don will have to wait. Don's been waiting this long already, bless his heart. But yeah, Don, I don't want to ruin your diet choices, because, we're all about that here on this channel. Focus. Ooh, okay. Jeff's trying to steal your pumpkin roll. Okay. That's what's going on. See this? Sorry, but Mom said I can get that pumpkin roll and Don will have to wait. I'll let you guys discuss that in the chat. Six Emperor Tyrannus says, I can't imagine trying to ensure that collection of vehicles under one roof. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too today, Sick. I was like, okay, how do these museums even stay open? Okay, so a ticket's $18 to get in, but obviously the parking lot was not flooded. Okay, so that's something I don't know that I've never learned. How do museums get money and get to stay open? Kelly Patterson is in the house. Where the heck have you been, Kelly? Thank you. I got a new camera, Kel. And by the way, Kelly, I was thinking about you on my nature walk today. It's time to join the January steps challenge. So get your butt in there. Kelly's my buddy on the Samsung Health app, and we try to encourage each other to get walking, get your steps in. If anybody else is in that thing, please let's be friends in there, and we can join on the track together. kind of encouraging. Tyke Truckin is a channel member and is in the house from over the pond. Good morning and afternoon, all. It must be afternoon there, Tyke. Thanks for coming in, Robert. Having a little coffee with you this morning. Recycled Hooligan is in the house saying morning, y'all. He had a great live yesterday. I posted it up. It's on my community post. Had fun in there. Just a few of us, but yeah, it was cool. Check him out. David Edwards says, finally got my CDL, going through training for my first company. Great. What did you choose, David? Redneck. Let me say hi to the folks in the Instagram real quick. 230 Rajveer 9. I probably screwing that up. What's up? Rolling with T-Bone is in the Instagram chat, and Freight Van and Unbound 3 and Redneck Express. Hey. Well, thanks for coming in, Redneck Express. It looks like that looks like Wheel Burner. Is that Wheel Burner in there? Dar, was that you? Okay. Yeah. What company did you choose to go with, David Edwards? Cheap Freight Hauler channel member says safe place, and Atlanta don't belong in the same sentence. Yeah, I love Georgia, but I don't love Georgia. I always seem to be frustrated when I'm down here. If it's not traffic, like it's rates, it's the way, I don't know. I don't like to hang out here too much. I'm ready to go and stay in my little yard up there in the Michigan area. I don't know why we're losing focus right now. Come on, little camera. Come on, little camera. I think it's, this is why you spend money and get an expensive, nice, fancy one like Jeffrey Lake has. He's got like the pro system over there. It's very cool. Oh, yeah, by the way, check out Truckers Education Network channel, too. If you want to know more about the business of trucking, if you want to know what's happening here at Lake Trucking with the professional group we got, we're trying to build, we're trying to increase, check out his channel. There's announcements of what's going on. You can keep up with us there. We do currently have a flatbed trailer with all the equipment in it ready to go. If anybody's interested in lease purchasing that or just coming over and renting that, it's ready to rock. So that's an opportunity that's available at Lake Trucking right now. If you're interested, you can go to the website, put in an application, or if you know somebody that works with us, contact them and ask them how they can get in contact with Jeff, or just leave Jeff a message on his YouTube channel. Whatever, you can reach out to him. Rolling with T-Bone says Insta is good, 1 second delay, but you're Insta live. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know. I had to so on Instagram, when you're doing it from StreamYard, you have to press mute stream on Instagram, or mute channel. And so I was nervous when I did that, if it was going to take away all of the terrible, all of the noise over there. Kelly says you must be at the TA. Yeah, that's where I'm at, Kel. Truman H is in the house saying good morning. Bob Tailing to Flint to shuttle trailers. Are you running some Amazon there too, Truman? Is that what's going on? Everybody's saying hi to each other. Steering Wheel says it's free to wash laundry in the shower. Yeah, but then you got to dry it, right? And then that means I got to put it on wet, run around the parking lot until it dries out. And then, that could take me freaking days. Probably burn a lot of calories, though. Everybody's laughing at Sterling. I've done it. Six says, I've done it. Yeah, I mean, desperate times, but I still have about 5 days of clothes left. So I always carry like a 2-week supply of clothes just for instances like this. But I'll be heading back up to Michigan and something will work out. And if I have to stop to do laundry, like it's okay until I run out of underwear. So I got still got a big old stack of underwear left that's clean at TMI. I know, but we're good. We're good. Nita's cooking show says, "How is driving?" Challenging as ever, but I'm rocking. Kelly Patterson in the house with a $5 super chat. Your audio pickup is good. I can hear notifications coming in. Okay. I don't know where from. I don't know where from. I'm not hearing them. Okay. We'll get through it. Thank you, Kelly, for that super chat. I appreciate those super chats. They go to help me support this channel and pay for StreamYard. You got to pay $25 for StreamYard if you want to stream to multiple platforms now. So it's like, I had a members only. Members that didn't see it or didn't go in there, if you want to go watch it, we had a members only coffee yesterday. I was feeling pretty rough, looking pretty rough, but that was my first thing for my members of 2024. So I appreciate all my members. I thank you guys. He says, well, the dryers were working. No, it's trashed. The laundry room's like not usable. So I didn't even have half the options. CB says, I'm on top of it. I have a mission to complete. That's what she said. I bet she did, CB. Dar says, I'm off to work. Be safe, everyone. Hugs and kisses. Okay, Dar, have a great day. Be very safe out there. I hope the roads are clear for you. Don says, that just means I need to share it. The great thing about the pumpkin roll is you can eat, it's meant to be sliced in thin slices. Okay. It's almost impossible to eat it in one thin slice in a sitting. You slice it, and chill it, right? You want to keep it chilled because it's the best, with maybe some hot coffee. That's my favorite way to eat it. And then you have a slice, you treat it like a Danish, right? A coffee Danish. And then you can put the rest in the freezer. If you want to just be like, oh my God, this is so good. I got to put it away. I got to get it away from myself because I'm going to eat the whole thing, because that's usually what's going to happen to you. And so you can put it in the freezer and you can keep it like a fruitcake. I like it cold because it's like the filling is like ice cream. Oh my gosh, you're making me think about it. Okay. I probably put on 4 pounds the Christmas weekend when I had the pumpkin roll. Sterling has a victory report. He says, I've lost 28 pounds. F sugar, F grains, and F carbs. High five, Sterling, who's known on this channel as Mr. Red Lady. Value channel member also. Great job. And yeah, healthy choices and just changing stuff a little bit can reverse diabetes. Sterling is on a battle and he is winning it very quickly. So if anybody's needs some encouragement, feeling defeated, having a rough time, your A1C is climbing, you're worried about your medical certificates, like get talking to some of us around here about the health, about the diet, about the lifestyle changes. Sterling is currently doing it. Snorlord lost a ton of weight. He's doing it too. Like he's changed his lifestyle. He's changed his eating habits. He talks about it often on his Snorlord OG channel. Check that out. And there's people doing it around here. You just gotta surround yourself with people that are doing stuff that can help you. Everybody here's, we got a good community and everybody's willing to help. Don says, I can't wait if Jeff wants it. Jeff got the first one. Okay. So he's being a little stinker right now. That's all that is, Don. Don't feel bad. You're not going to wait. You've waited long enough, my friend. And I feel really bad about that. But December's been a wild ride for me. And I got the first batch out, but then now the second batch, because you're not the only one who's waiting on one. So I have to implore the skills and the time of my daughter at home, because I'm not there. I don't know when I'm going to get back there now. And the holiday screwed me up from trying to go to FedEx because they weren't open. And so all of that has delayed the second round of shipments of pumpkin rolls. So forgive me if you guys will. I'm sorry about this camera. It's not looking good. Let me check on my Instagram peeps over here. Cancel. I guess that's all we got. I don't think anybody else is in there. Okay. CB says, that's fantastic, Sterling. Well done, Bubba. That's what I'm saying. Like, it can be done. It's just it's mindset, right? Mindset is everything. Truckers Education Network says, Sterling, then you are the pumpkin roll and gained 56 pounds. Oh, then you ate. I think he means you ate. Sterling, then you ate the pumpkin roll and gained 56 pounds. You know what sucked is because I was so excited to send it to Sterling and Red Lady for them to enjoy. Of course. Focus. Come on, little camera. And I think it just is slow. I bet I'm moving too much. Okay, so as soon as it got there to Sterling's house, the Red Lady family, okay, he had to not eat it. Like the doctor told him the bad news. Poor timing. They did have a bite and then they shared it. So if you are a person that's going to receive it and your sugar's up and you know you can't be touching it, maybe you can have a bite and you can share it. You know, share the love. It's fine. It's fine. Nobody's offended. My big thing is that I just want you to taste it because it's that good. My mom outdoes herself on the pumpkin rolls. Recycled Hooligan says Sterling sounds good, man. Yeah. Everybody slapped Sterling a high five this morning in the room. He is not playing. And very proud of the work that he's doing. I knew he could do it. And I'll bet you $100 that he is feeling way, way better emotionally and mentally. I would bet you that. Tolga is in the house. Good morning, Tolga. He says, have a nice day, folks. Truckers Education Network. It says Sterling, oh, I already read that. Sorry. Oh, because he posted it twice. CB says Hooligan is one cool cat, y'all. Sub and check him out. Yeah. Talk about a heart of gold over there. Talk about a heart of gold. He's got some wild, awesome biker tattoos. I think they're biker tattoos. And so people might misjudge him, but he has got absolutely a heart of gold and a very sweet person. And he's got stories, very smart. And you never judge a book by its cover. And unfortunately, sometimes tattoos make you make people judge you, right? And I have family members that have them on their face and they go through a struggle like that. So if you're going to get tattoos, I would advise against it because I got some and it's a regret of mine. And so, you know, I'm going to tell you, you're too old for tattoos these days. Any new ones? Okay. And you guys would argue with me. That's just my opinion. I'm entitled to it. And they hurt. And your skin is not as springy as it used to be. Okay. And probably get them in a spot where maybe you can hide it. Just because there's those people out in the world. I don't judge nobody like that. But understand that you know people do. People will judge you for all kinds of BS, right? Recycled Hooligan says, thanks, y'all. Appreciate that. David Edwards says, small dry van company based in Ohio, about 35 minutes from the house, company called Garner Trucking. Okay, cool. Well, David Edwards, I hope you stick around with us and, you know, sponge off of all the knowledge of all these people's channels. You want to subscribe to them. There's a lot of seasoned owner operators in here and fleet owners in here that are professional. Way farther down the journey than I am, and they're very helpful. And so it would be a good thing to subscribe to all the channels that I mentioned, or anybody in here really, because there's a lot of trucking knowledge being talked about on these channels, and it will help you for the future and now. But Congratulations on getting your CDL. Congratulations on getting a job that's close to home. Awesome. Get your experience in. And just learn. Just keep on learning the industry and perfecting your craft as you go. That's the best thing I can say. Rolling with T-Bone says, I live in Georgia. We don't love Atlanta either. Recycled Hooligan says, Atlanta hasn't been the same since Sherman burned it. Chief Freight Hauler says, far left lane on 285 lets you zoom right around Atlanta, and short hops will get you better rates out. Yeah, that's really how I know. That's how I have to operate when I don't. It's, you have to be creative. And so it's never the worst, but I try to avoid Georgia if I can. I use it for a tool, that kind of thing. T-Bone's laughing at Hooligan. Yeah, I know what you meant, Cheap Freight Hauler. Truckers Education Network says, I didn't give your precious trailer away. It's still there. I'm going to get that next contractor to a different trailer, so stop complaining. I'm not complaining. I mean, he can take it. I'm all about setting people up for success, Jeff. There's no hard feelings here. If it's DOT, whatever it is, if it's DOT compliant and the equipment's, functional and it meets our needs, then I'll take it. I'm not, and besides, you told me the one I'm picking up is the one that the big light trucking logo is going to go on. I'm all about carrying that thing. Okay. I'm just saying, it's fine. I mean, unless we'll talk later. But it's fine. I'm not hurt about it. I kind of thought that was a cool little deal we worked out. And it will bless somebody with a brand new trailer. So I don't think you should get him a different one. Just saying. He's welcome to that one. If I need a different one, then you can get a different one for me. Let him have that one. That's what I think anyway. Six Semper Tyran. I'm a team player, Jeff. Okay. I am a team player. Six Semper says, sign Brian up for that flatbed. Oh God, that would be freaking great, wouldn't it? Wheel burner comes to like trucking. Holy headlines. Yeah. Sheesh. That would be sweet. Truman H says, no Amazon company I work for Amazon. Has a Amazon team. I'm shuttling GM Burton. Oh, okay. No, I know that very well. I know exactly what you're up to. Yeah, if I could grab that regularly on a regular deal, that's all I would do. Because that's all I used to do. But longer, OTR, like Michigan and Texas parts to Mexico. But yeah, that's my area, dude. That's what we do over there. So I would love to plug into that kind of little thing. But I just haven't nailed it down yet. So that's another reason, like, I'm really, I'd like to focus this year on Michigan. Learning Michigan, I'm sure all of that knowledge can be poured into my brain from my mentor, Jeffrey Lake, because he's done it. He's been there. He knows it. But he likes to let me figure stuff out and learn. So I appreciate that about him too. And so, but yeah, that's kind of what I want to do this year. I've been to all the states now. I've OTR'd my face off for the last 3-4 years. I've ran like a wild banshee. I've ran miles and miles and miles and miles and miles. And it's fun and I love it, but I owe it to my business to learn my area, my local area, and my state. That's how I feel about it. Like, I need to know that that's in the toolbox, right? And not to mention that that would allow me to go home more. Maybe spend my 34s at home. Michigan is always a green state, always a great freight market. Like, I'm sitting here like, I should never have to leave. or not go too far. And you guys know I've talked about it constantly that the Midwest is my favorite freaking area to run because I know it the best from working at JB Hunt Regional, right? That region is my region. So I want to stay working in that region. If I feel like going out to grab some big money and make a big run, then I want that to be a choice. It's an option. I'm really getting ticked off about this camera right now. But yeah, that's I think that's going to be my focus for 2024. That and man, I'd love to buy another truck. I'm not giving up this one. Don't get excited. Nobody get excited. This is my home. This is my baby. But gosh, with truck prices dropping, like I would really want to get another driver here at Lake and be able to help facilitate in that, because if truck prices are dropping, like Sterling mentioned earlier, like holy crap, I'm thinking about it because I know a driver that has to come to Lake. He has to be saved from his situation. And I'm about ready to freaking, if there's an opportunity for me to help in any way, like I'm going to do it. Like that's how important it is to me. So, yeah. Like some of these mega carriers can get people in such bad situations and smash their lives. And no wonder people get depressed. Man, we are looking for the best drivers, and he happens to be one of them. And I just got to figure out how we can get him over here, because he's got to get out of the situation he's in. He's never going to be able to breathe. So that really sucks. Good friend who's contributed a lot to my success. So with truck prices dropping, my wheels are turning, you guys. Can you tell? My wheels are turning. That's it. My wheels are turning. I don't know if I can work something out. I don't know. But I might. Kelly says, I typically carry at least a week's supply of food, water, and disposable toiletries. Yeah, me too, because you never know when your batteries are going to die, right? And all of a sudden you're going to be in the apocalypse conditions. So you need to be ready. That's why I got so much crap in my truck. Like whatever happens, I know I can stay warm. I know I can stay alive at least for probably a week. And that's why I keep so much fresh underwear, because you're going to need that too. And I got enough toilet paper and enough paper towels to keep my paper towel holder, which is fantastic in my international, stocked and ready. And so, and coffee, right? We got to have coffee. No power to make coffee though. So what do? I got a candle where I can heat up some water, have a flame, right? Just play. Eleanor is in the house. Hey, Eleanor, we haven't seen you in a while. Did you get the job? Good morning. I hope you are having a great start to your day. I am. Any day I can start out with coffee with my E-fam is fantastic. Rolling with Timo says, yeah, hooligan thin slices, right? It's so hard because it's so good. Recycled Hooligan says, I ate the pumpkin roll in 2 halves, 1 in 2 days. I know. I swear, so did I, dude. I just kept going back for another piece. Crazy. That's where my 4 pounds came from. It's that freaking good. I know. I got 23 folks in here, you guys. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your 2023 support. Thank you for helping this channel grow. It's slow, but it's happening. I'm trying to be a positive thing in your life and try to, talk about my journey out here in trucking. And one of these days I'll freaking get my camera situation in a lock, and pretty soon. And I just want to thank you to all my members for 2023. I want to thank you to all the viewers, even the haters, for watching for 2023. And I'm looking forward to a better and growing 2024. I am. I'm studying. I'm trying to okay, what can we do here to make it better? So I do want to improve on my memberships content. that my members get because they go the extra mile for me, and I really appreciate them. And so I got some things cooking in here that because I want to offer special things to my members. That's what I think that's what it's about. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Rolling with T-Bone says, I eat in chunks. Umberto's in the house, still alive. He's in his country now. Thank God that worked out. He's getting things taken care of, from what I understand. He's been doing some lives over there on his channel to let you know, update on the situation. If you don't know what happened to Umberto, his truck exploded and burned into ashes, and he lost everything. Walked out with his dog and his cell phone. We're so thankful that he's alive. And check out his channel if you want to, listen in on the story where he's talking about it in his videos. S125 is in the house. Happy New Year, Shannon. Happy New Year, S125. I'm glad to see you in here. I'm always happy to see you in here. Thank you for your support, everyone. Good morning. Grab your coffee. Let's chit chat for a little while. Even if you're driving, it's all right. I'll drink some coffee for you. Don Chonger says, I'm down 60 pounds and just passed my DOT physical on the first time with blood pressure. Usually takes me a couple of times to get it lowered. Oh, Don. I'm afraid to send you the pumpkin roll. So good. It's so good. Time to go out and get the snow removed. Yeah. Go burn some calories, Don. Shoveling snow is great for that. Trust me. I'm from Michigan. I know. Sterling Wheel is in here with a $2 super chat. Too much light through the windshield. That's this side. Okay. Let me try to fix that for you. Over here. Okay. Is that better? Does StreamYard have a feature to darken this blasting white screen that it puts on my face? Settings, maybe? No, that's layout. Not sure. Okay, I hope that helps. Does that help, Sterling? Eleanor says, money in the chat. Money in the chat. We love money in the chat. Gas Man is in the house. Channel member. Howdy from Alabama. Gas Man, thank you for being a member. Alabama's awesome. I love, 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 love going to Alabama every single time. I'm not sure why. It's the way I feel when I'm down there. Just like I love Kentucky. Recycled Hooligan says, I guess they're biker tattoos, but I had them before the motorcycle. Oh, okay. I'm just saying, to get one on your head, bro, you gotta be a tough dude. I could never do that. I mean, even my little tattoos, like, it was crazy. We got some bad. This camera was supposed to be better. It was better at the house. Okay. So sometimes we're in focus and sometimes we're not. Hooligan says, I'm in Alabama. Where you at? Gas Man? Wheelburner Express has just got back in the house. We had to go dig Dar's car and the truck out. It's supposed to snow here until the afternoon. Yeah, she mentioned it to me this morning on Sterling's museum trip chat, that she was just going to drive through it. She's like, I'm not shoveling. I'm just going to power through it. So then I was like, oh, do you have 4-wheel drive? And she's like, no, I have the little car, right? So I just told her to be safe. Umberto says, yep, nice snowstorm. Brian? Wheelburner says it's only 9 inches of snow. Are you kidding me? It's only 9 inches of snow so far, but it's still like dusting. Wow. I would not be going to work that day. I'm just saying. I'd be like, nah, I'll wait. Hooligan says, Wheelburner, how you doing, man? Umberto says, yep, supposedly to come good size of snow. I'm all ready. And I'm in Quebec. Snowlord OG, who I spoke of earlier, in the house channel member. Hello, what in the HE double toothpicks is going on around here? It's just it's the New Year kickoff, Snorlord. It is. And by the way, see my hat, says Snorlord. If it's in focus, doesn't look like it. I got it from his merch tent. Go subscribe to, except it's on his other channel, I think. Do you have Snorlord OG merch, or do you share the Snorlord merch between both channels? I never asked that question before. T-Bone says 9 inches of snow will shut Georgia down. Oh, you ain't lying. To be in the South when it snows, it's not my gig. So all these weird polar vortex snowstorm things that are supposed to be coming, I'm getting the heck out of here, because I would rather be up north when the snowstorms hit, because I know how we handle it up there. I feel safer. We have armies of salt trucks. They don't mess around. It's good times. I'd rather be there than down here where they're not used to it. And people freak out and drive crazy. Up there, everybody knows it's coming. Everybody pretty much knows how to handle driving in it. So I feel safer. Recycled Hooligan says T-Bone doesn't take that much to shut down in the South. It doesn't take that much to shut down in the South. Yeah, no, it doesn't. And rightfully so. People don't know how to drive in it. Like, it's a safety thing. I'm okay with them shutting everything down for everyone and getting them off the road. Umberto says, I got snow last 700 miles when I was coming to Quebec. T-Bone says we get a lot of snow in North Georgia. Cheap Freight Hauler says, if a dusting of snow is in the forecast, we shut everything down around here. Yeah, it's safer if people are not if people are not used to driving in it, then yeah. Take a tiny intermission, bathroom break, so bear with me. I'm gonna play my little video for you, my intro, real quick, and then I'll shut it off as soon as I get done. Give me a second. Okay, sorry to put you through that again. We was about to have an accident. Let me go through here. I do have things to talk about. You guys are so busy in the chat, though. It's like, man, we get stuck in the chat. T-Bone says, a few years back, 2 inches of snow had people stranded on 75 in Atlanta. That's crazy. In Michigan, that's nothing to us. And I'm sure the Canadians as well. Darren Wheelburner, they're in Canada. Umberto's in Canada. Eleanor says, I live in the Midwest and I have fit most of my life. So I feel you, Shannon. Yeah. Tell me, Eleanor, if you got the job. Like, what's going on with your job search? I remember that, and I was praying about it. So please give me an update. Umberto says, relaxing. Justin Axford is in the house. What's happening? Hey, Justin, you're getting famous. Just saying. And rightfully so. Like, you're a pro and you're awesome, and I'm glad that we are friends, and I am all about seeing you just go after your dreams and succeed, bro. And it's awesome. You know a lot of stuff. You've been a great benefit to me and helped me, and I appreciate your generosity in that, and just being there for me, man. So Thank you, Justin. One day we'll get Justin to do YouTube videos. Chief Freight Holler says, sounds great. Umberto Sterling Wheel says, Mr. Red Lady says, Nevada is an ice parade this morning. 15-hour day over here. Oh, yeah. I know you were chaining and everything. Man, they should pay you a lot more. I'm just saying, Sterling. Tyke says, I know England, Scotland, and Wales like the back of my hand. Europe, I still need maps and or GPS. I'll be okay if there's a cyber attack and the system goes down. Yeah, he'll be getting all the jobs because he'll be the only trucker that can do that over there. Timo says, I can handle snow. No, thanks to the ice. Yeah, we don't like ice. It's not smart. Snowlord G says, no, drivers get themselves into their situation. The megas don't put a gun to their head. If your friend is in a bad situation, bad deal, he needs to leave. Exactly. Eleanor, yes, I just finished my first week at the new job. I like all the conversation about this pumpkin roll. Yeah, just talking about it is good, right? David Edwards says, hit the thumbs up, y'all. Thank you, David. Snorlord says, people with the victim mentality need to learn how to rise above all that. This person does not have his victim mentality. He does not. I'm saying it. I see what they're doing. I see what's going on. And so does he, but he is staying true to his situation because he's a good person and he's ethical and he works hard and he's not afraid to do it. I'm saying it like it is a bad situation, and when you want better for your friend and you just want to see them get in a better situation, right? I was in a rough situation, and I was blessed to be able to get out of that situation and get into a better situation. So it's just the same deal. My friend definitely is not a victim. He's a soldier, and he's just a powerhouse of a driver, man. We'd be so blessed to have him. My opinion. Come on with it says, what you cooking good looking? Not cooking yet. I'll probably throw me a couple eggs on. A recycled hooligan says, Snorlord, amen. Exactly. Yeah, I don't surround myself with people with a victim mentality. I can't tolerate it. Because of my testimony, where I've come and all that I've had to battle through and what I've had to go through to conquer things in life, I can't be around people with a victim mentality. I just cannot. I can't support them. I can't gel with them. I can't. Because I'm going to tell them exactly how to get out of that. I'm going to tell them, encourage them that they can do it. And I can say that from experience. So I got no empathy for people that have a victim brain. Like, I don't. I don't know if that's nice or not. I'm just telling you the truth. Like, that's my brain. That's the way I feel. I want to surround myself with champions and people that are doing what I do and what I love and that are good for my life and my success and my heart. And that's all I'm going to roll with. Trucking says, when that, I'm not going to say that word, Robert, in the front gets stuck on a hill and you have to stop, and then he starts sliding back down. I've seen that once. I seen it, and I wasn't up there yet, so I was clear of, but man, I was waiting for it. Like, I was waiting for something bad to happen. It was in Tennessee one year when it snowed really, really bad. Trucks were parked on the whole entire highway was just nothing but trucks pulled over on the shoulders, and there was a FedEx driver attempting to move and he couldn't make it. Buck Brown says, good morning from the nippy Northeast Arkansas. Yeah, it's a little nippy here today. Come on with it says, may all your wishes and dreams come true in 2024. Thank you. Come on with it. I hope yours do too. I'm sure they will because you're a go-getter. You are a go-getter, sir. Everybody's saying hi. Hi, Buck Brown. Umberto, I think, put a link to his channel. The video of the truck. Oh, okay. If one of my moderators can grab that link, maybe you can re-put it in there. Maybe people can click on it. Okay. That's a video of the truck if anybody wants to see the truck. You got that posted on your YouTube channel too, Umberto? I'm sure. Alfalfa's in the house. Haven't seen you in a while. Alfalfa channel member. Thank you for coming in. Howdy, y'all. Near Tennessee, Mississippi state line. Hope you're having a beautiful Sunday, Alfalfa. Trucking with T-Bone is in the. I got 2 T-Bones in here now. Trucking with T-Bone says good snowy morning. Are you in Michigan, T-Bone? Hey, there's some sort of imposter in here. Come on with it. Are you walking? Dancing? What's going on there? It's a little tiny to see. Rolling with T-Bones has been here about you two trucking with been hearing about you too, trucking with T-Bone. Yeah, rolling with T-Bone. Check out Trucking with T-Bone. He's got a cool little channel over there going on. And vice versa. Rolling with T-Bone is also a channel. Interesting fun fact about Rolling with T-Bone. He used to be like a wrestler. I learned that from Hooligan's live show. Hooligan says, nah, T-Bone, he's a good dude who also happens to be T-Bone. Come on with it. What is that? Is that a snowball? I don't know. I think. Rolling with T-Bone says, I'm a biker. We got a trucker T-Bone and a biker T-Bone. That's what's going on. Umberto says, Tolga says, Umberto, the trucking guy, welcome. And that video wasn't played for me when you posted at first, but it's working now. Unfortunately, you're solving everything step by step, brother. Be strong. Yeah. Prayers go out to Umberto in his situation. He's going to rebuild. He is. Like, he's not going to quit. Tyke Truckin says, I once climbed a 10% grade on frozen snow. Took me three hours to get up there. Man, I say pull over until that thing's clear. Tolga says, welcome to all participants, by the way. Yes, welcome everybody. Buck Brown says, are we witnessing the 2 T-Bones first interaction? Yes. With both feet is in the house, saying good morning, everybody. How you been with both feet? Good morning, everybody. Watch out for that expert guy. His channel will rocket up the charts. I told him that. Like, he's got a lot of knowledge to share. And yeah, I think he would rock it. I definitely do. Justin rocks everything he does. Let me just tell you that, okay? All the good things you hear about Justin, they're true. Let's see. Come on when it says no bones about it. Everybody's saying hi. Seven Seas Transport is in the house. Good morning, Seven Seas Transport. Hey, by the way, does anybody know why my live chats are not showing up on my videos? It doesn't seem like my live, because I wanted to go back and hand out wrenches, but my chats aren't there. So I don't know if I accidentally changed the setting or whatever. If anybody knows about that, throw something in the comments for me, please. Okay. I just got a notification from Instagram. I think Instagram we timed out because they kill you after an hour. I don't know. I'm going to let it run, see what happens. It's probably a crap show over there. Like, I have to work on refining this whole situation. Seven Seas Transport is in the house saying good morning. Good morning, Seven Seas. I hope you're having a blessed day out there. If you're off, I hope you're resting. If you're driving, I hope you're going to get it and be safe. I don't know what to expect this week about the weather, right? I'm looking at the weather reports. Looks like it's going to get sketchy. I just want to get up north. Recycled Hooligan says, T-Bone, I know, man, no worries. Oh, here we go. Here we go with Bill in the German. SD Stein Guter Morgan. Is it a good morning? It is a good morning. I took German in junior high school, German and French. So, the memories are vague. I think that's me. It is either it is a good morning or is it a good? It is a good morning. This is a good morning. That's my try on that one. Come on with it. What if your first name is Vic and your middle name is Tim? Victor Timothy. What's wrong with that? Eleanor says, yeah, I feel you, Shannon. I'm choosing to surround myself with positive people in this new year. Great. Good power move, Eleanor. Come on, what it says, play Eleanor Rigby in the background. Trucker with T-Bone says, yes, I'm in Michigan, rolling out in a bit. Okay. So you're telling me it's cold. I don't think they've been hit by snow yet. Umberto says, yes, Shannon, the video is on the channel. Okay, you guys, if you want to see a semi truck and a pile of ashes, go check out Umberto's channel. What a crusty, burnt piece of bacon that is. It's rough. I mean, it was heartbreaking, but it's a tool, right? And thank God you and Blue A is okay. That's what I'm saying. That's the most valuable thing. So all that other stuff can be replaced. Press on, but you need to get some rest after that traumatic experience. Like, I'm serious. Like, get some days and just decompress. Even though you feel like you can go forward, you feel like you can keep going, Umberto, please give yourself some time. Like, it's real. Please. Rolling with T-Bone says, unfortunately, I got a split. I got a couple things to accomplish today. Everyone stay safe and thanks for doing the long hauls. Thank you. Hit the like on your way out. Everybody that's in here, thank you so much for coming in. I know people got to get going. I appreciate you stopping in for coffee. That's all this is for. Give you a positive new week kickoff. And I wanted to tell you Happy New Year. This is, I think, our first public live stream of 2024. So, welcome. Thanks. And if you got to go, please, and if you are here, please hit the like button. But I appreciate you stopping in either way. And yeah, so T-Bone's got to run. Thanks, T-Bone. Appreciate you. And he's saying thanks to all the truckers for the long hauls. Trucking with T-Bone says, YouTube changed things. There's a setting for live chat replays. I've only seen it on the desktop settings. Oh. I mean, they always used to go there. So maybe, okay, I'm going to have to go visit that on my desktop. I always get on the YouTube studio on my phone. So thank you, T-Bone, for giving me the info. Take it easy rolling with T-Bone. Trucking with T-Bone says. Recycled Hooligan says, Shannon, since you're in Michigan, have you thought about hauling out of shipyards? Yeah, that's what I did for JB Hunt. Out of Chicago area, but we took freight from that Chicago, the rail yard, excuse me. But the ships put it on the rails, right? Blah, blah, blah. So yeah, that's my favorite kind of work, actually. I have not tried to get into the Detroit thing. It's nutty down there. And people would say the same thing about Chicago, but it's a little bit different. I'll probably work on it a little bit, but is it what I'm going to go after? No. Like, no. I'm okay with what I'm doing right now. Like, I'm happy with it. I love the challenge, and I'm decompressing now because I'm in a better situation and I don't have to run like I'm starving anymore. So now it's time to, fine tune some things and work on strategies. Like, I want to work smarter, not harder, right? I've done 4 years of really hard, crazy running and not being home. And so It's not that I love to run like that, but I just think there's a better way, right? Work-life balance, maybe a little bit this year, maybe. With both feet says snow out here in the mountain states all week. Watch out for underskilled drivers. Right, that's why I'm trying to get out of here, man. I'm trying to get out of here and get up there. Come on, when it says I smacked the thumbs up. Thank you. With both feet says I think that chat replay is a setting, like replays with the chat replays versus without. Hint, Snorlord. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Eleanor says, I got to get out of bed and get my day started. Yes, girl. You should have been having your coffee right now with me. That's what this is about. Things are going well at the job so far. I got a vision board video going up tomorrow. Fantastic. You guys check out Eleanor's channel. Yeah, as a Chicagoan, I know that it's hectic. I'm happy for you, Eleanor. I'm going to count that as a prayer answered. High fives to you. I hope you have a beautiful day. And go learn your craft, girl. Master it. Like, you'll move up faster. A trucker with T-Bone says, you still doing Amazon stuff? Yes, I am still doing Amazon stuff. But I'm picking up one of our trailers down here tonight. And I need to get it up to Michigan so we can get some maintenance done on it. So I'm doing that for my business partner and squeezing Amazons in between. And just making stuff happen. So, but yeah, I'm still working on the Amazon thing. I don't feel like I want to give up on it yet, especially since doing some other things in between. We're trying to move some stuff around. So it helps with me being able to fill in the gaps with that for now till we get what we're trying to do accomplished. And so it'll be another week probably before I consider getting off the Amazon deal. Had a really good week this week coming out. Like really good. I got a banger of a load. It's probably the most paying load I've ever got from them. It set me off to a great start this week. I didn't end the week so well, but I come out on fire this week. And so that was sweet and encouraging. And so I'm just trying to do good work for them and just trying to make it work. It's a nice flexibility thing, right? Except sometimes, you don't have a trailer when you'd love to just say, poof, I got a trailer. Poof, I don't have a trailer, right? That's a big challenge. You know what, Jeffrey, hold on, where was I? Truckers Education Network says heading to church. Anyone need some prayers? I do, please. I'll have 10. Don't need 10. I just need one good one. Appreciate you. He says everyone have a blessed day. I don't know if Jeff's still watching, but if anybody needs prayer, you can put a thumbs up or a 1 in the chat, I guess, if he's still going to check it out. I don't know if he's gone. But he says, I lived in Germany for 2 years. I'm going to have you on for an interview, Jeff, because you've done so much cool stuff, and I think you need to talk about it. I want to know more. I want stories from Jeffrey Lake. He doesn't have a lot of time, so that's why he might put those stories, but he's also kind of shy, so he probably doesn't want to just get on there and tell stories. I have to pull it out of him, but I think he's got some really cool stories. Definitely some things I want to ask about. So if I can talk him into coming on the channel to just do a hangout and an interview with the godfather of trucking, that would be pretty neat. Pray about that, Jeff. David Edwards is a new member. Thank you, David. I appreciate you. So my members are called Shan fans. I think I need to change that. I'll come up with something clever and funny. Trucker with T-Bone says, always, Jeff. Trucker with T-Bone says, yes, I recently made a change to help that work-life balance. Just posted a video about it the other day. Awesome. Yeah, we can do better. Even with the market where it's at, I just think there's a better way to do some stuff. Not for everybody, Definitely me. I needed to truck the way I truck to get my experience and get to where I'm at, skill wise and knowledge wise, this fast. So I don't regret how I came up. I'm actually glad. Like, JB Hunt did me a world of good. Trucking with my first job at Matrix, expedited service, running team, but that was my very first job after I got my CDL in 2017, 18, something like that. I have to look back. But yeah, great experiences to bring me up. And then, of course, I don't regret my time at Dart either. My lease purchase there, because it gave me owner operator, learning owner operator stuff in a very painful way. But the point was, I wanted to learn it, and they were the only ones that offered that opportunity that I wanted. And so I went and did that stuff and learned the hard knocks and a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot about budgeting, about your home expenses and running a truck and the expenses of running a truck. Like, it was amazing. So I don't regret it. Uh-oh. Come on, what says, I'm going to the farm and home this morning, had a battery cell mess up, smelled like rotten eggs. Uh-oh. Truck ran fine on 3 batteries instead of 4. I isolated the bad one by disconnecting. Good deal. Well, I'm glad you're safe, Bill. That sounds like it could have got messy or could have almost caused you a tow bill. He says, ran it for 2 days like that. Oh, wow. Hey, at least you didn't have to pay a tow truck, brother. I'm telling you. Jerome Jones says, where's my pumpkin roll? Yeah, yours is coming too, Jerome. That shipment's going to have both of your guys' in there. And I think I'm going to have to send an extra one to Recycled Hooligan because he lost all his videos. Truckers Education Network is in the house with a $19.99 $19.99 super chat for Dee Dee a steak dinner, and don't let STT take your steak. Steak money, Dee Dee. Man, this girl has filet mignon. Okay, I like every day for dinner. But yeah, I'll get her a big old ribeye, Jeff, and I'll just slap it in her bowl. I'll just cook it up really nice. Thank you, Jeff. Dee Dee thanks you, and she appreciates that. The way my dog is, she's gonna expect it all the time. Typical female, right? Come on, what it says, when I took the bad battery out, it had the sides bulging out. Oh my gosh, that could have been nastier than what it sounds like. Recycled Hooligan says, come on, you're lucky that it didn't explode, man. Yeah, it sounds like it was about to, don't it? Don't it? Something's going on with Instagram. It's disconnected the stream. They currently disconnect the streams after 1 hour for most users. If you want to continue streaming on Instagram, you can remove this destination from the stream and re-add it. Oh, you got to keep re-adding it. Oh, whatever. I am not, if you're watching from Facebook, by the way, I don't see your comments. I don't know how that works yet. I'll get to that maybe on the next one. Hooligan said, Sterling said a lot of batteries have been exploding. Yeah, I think the battery industry is kind of going wacky with all this, push for EV, and they got to design better batteries. And yeah, people want all this EV stuff, but the batteries are a problem and they're too heavy or they take too long to charge. Like, there's a lot going on in the battery industry. So, things could get crazy. I don't know. Tolga says, we still using same battery technology and similar production techniques since almost 100 years. Components are changing sometimes, but just that we have to use whatever the NASA uses, actually. Tolga, I'm pretty sure you're like James Bond. In my mind, you are. Because you talk about all these big companies like you're in this, like, you're obviously not a spy, but you got big connections, Tolga. You are also an international man of mystery like Jerome Jones, in my mind. Alfalfa says, I ran 125,000 miles my first full year as a company OTR in 2023. Is this average, high, or low? I feel I ran my face off. You did run your face off, Alfalfa. So typically 10,000 miles a month. Like, I know if you work a company job, they're going to try to get 2,500 to 3,000 miles out of you. So let's just say with days off included, 34-hour breaks and whatever. So, and I average about 10,000 miles a month. That times, with your days off and everything. So on average, 100,000 miles a year. Okay. So that's what I know. So about 100,000 miles a year. If you're doing 125, like, you're seriously running your face off. And I ran my face off and I got somewhere around there. So I know what that's like. Yeah, that's a lot, Alfalfa. High five. Good job. You're kicking butt. You're paying your dues out there. Come on, what it says. This has been a banger five-figure week for me. Super busy. That's awesome, Bill. I am glad. You always got the hookup. That's great. Amazon's not going to let me see weeks like that, nor is the current spot market rates. But I'm doing okay. I'm in a good spot. I'm taken care of. I'm on a happy team, and I'm okay. That kind of money is going to be coming once I add real estate passive income to my life. Umberto, the trucking guy, says, okay, guys, need to go. Bye, Shana. Please be safe. You too, Umberto. Get some rest, please. Promise me you're going to get some rest. God dang it, Umberto. Don't make me go freaking mom on you. Tolga says, their shapes look like tubes and brilliant tech in any type of aspect, but the pictures are insane. What are you talking about, Tolga? Oh, the batteries? Tolga, you better come on here for an interview, sir. That's one of my goals today. Jeffrey Lake and Tolga. I'm going to make those members only interviews. That's what I'm going to do. So Sterling says, gifted 5 Shannon Thomas Trucking memberships. Thank you, Sterling. I got members. Tolga says, legend. Sterling Wheel says, kerplow. Welcome new members. Yeah, welcome new members. I wonder who got them. Come on, what it says. Yeah, there are times in the spot market is doing better than I can. Yeah, but I think over the consistency, right? You got consistency over the whole deal. It's not volatile with what you're doing. My imagination, my opinion, just from what I picked up and what you said. Tolga says, Shannon Thomas Trucking, I'm just a nerd, in fact, ma'am, but I do read a lot about the company's tech, etc., and finance related stuff. So do I, Tolga. I'm nerdy like that. Oh, which brings me to a topic that I was going to kind of mention today. Now that we've gotten through all of the comments, most of them, because you guys are going to keep going. Spot on, Shannon. Yeah, I know. I'm proud of you, Bill. You're freaking kicking butt. Tolga says, oh, I was saying prices of the batteries. Whatever the NASA using for their rovers. Oh, okay. Tolga's saying big words like NASA. Sterling says, topics are for nerds. Okay, so here's for the nerds. Okay, I've been studying, and I don't want to make a video and put this in the title for views, because I don't want that kind of attention. But I'll tell you guys what I've been studying. I duck down and you guys don't hear from me for a few days or see me for a few days. I'm studying something, okay? I am on the tip right now about credit stuff, learning history, and learning about the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Now, don't make any assumptions about my credit. I have fixed my credit. I am now sitting before you with a solid credit profile, okay? That took me a lot of work, okay? like since I started at Dart, since I started at JB Hunt, I started that anyway. So I'm there, but there's more. Okay. I learned of some things about the Fair Credit Reporting Act. There's some things in there that I want to dig into. I want to really get to know what our rights are, because I feel like so many people are getting robbed because they don't know stuff. They don't know the law. I don't want to be one of those people. So I got 7 books on my Audible about how the credit agencies work, how the Fair Credit Reporting Act is, what it says, explanations, teachings about this. Okay, so I'm going into expertise in this area. And another thing I am also looking into is something which you guys might know about this, so forgive me if I'm the last one to the party, but being your own bank. This is important to me on a personal level for my family and for our future. Okay. I've kind of been on that game plan for probably about 7 years when I started learning about you can take control of your own life, right? Because slavery is not cool. I don't want to end up that way anymore. I've done a great job about getting out of slavery. We're always going to be slaves to somebody, right? But for what it is, I have come a long, long way in getting out from underneath things that were controlling my life. So that being said, now I've learned of 2 things. One's called velocity banking. One is called, oh God, there's a word for it. Infinity banking. Okay. There's a man that wrote a book, and I just downloaded that on Audible, called Be Your Own Bank. He's the person, I want to say his last name is Nolan, and he's the person that kind of like not invented it, but I guess exposed it and wrote a book about it, right? So you guys might be financial gurus already and know about this kind of stuff. It's just now coming. I'm getting all the pieces together. I've known about it, but I was in no position credit-wise. I was in no position financially to even fathom that before. Now I am embarking on getting close to being able to make some financial moves in that way. Okay. It does involve a whole life insurance policy, which I got when I got some, 2 years ago, maybe almost 3 years ago. I've been keeping that policy up because I got that policy, and it's to take care of my children if I should, God forbid, anything happen out here and, they lose me. I at least leave something behind. Okay. So that's why I got it in the first place. So what's funny is, now that I'm learning about being your own bank, it comes full circle around, and it touches on using a whole life policy and the strategies to do that. I'm excited. I'm like, I have that already. Woo! My credit's good. Woo! I'm on my way. So that's what I'm toying with. That's what I'm studying. And that's what I'm about to master. I'm excited because this research is probably going to help some truck drivers. I'd like to put some stuff out to, of course, I'm going through it right now, right? So I'd like to, when I get to a good spot, I want to put some content out talking about it and teaching about it, because I guarantee you a lot of people are in financial trouble and don't fix their credit out here, and therefore can't be strong in their business to pay for repairs or back themselves up if they go down or whatever, right? That is a common issue amongst truckers. So when I get to a good point like that, I want to really dig into some financial stuff. And we need to talk about it. I think people need help. I think the economy's not helping anybody, but the financial education that we never got is at our fingertips now. A lot of people don't know where to look, uh, don't have time, or don't make time to get into it. It can be done, and you can really fix your situation faster than what you thought. This is coming from a person who just come out of a bankruptcy. Okay, so I've been through from one end to the other, and even bringing my kids up as a single mom. You want to talk about? I have been in the poorhouse for a long time. Yes, it was because of my consequences of my decisions and my situation, raising 3 kids by myself and needing to depend fully on my state and my community to do it. So I'm coming from there, and then I'm going to be in a great freaking place. So that journey within what I'm doing is within what I'm doing. So you guys know, but I would like to really get some great knowledge, and I can really help. I'm interested in helping people straighten out their stuff so that they can help their businesses, their little trucking businesses, right? I think that's key. Like, even if you don't have a ton of cash in the bank, if you learn the mindset to manage your money, it's going to help you have a business mindset to be successful in business, right? We all know what the current issues are with people trying to run a business, and they don't really know what they're doing. They don't know how and whatever. So that is something that I am looking forward to moving content into this channel about. But just so you know, here's the sneak peek. That's what I'm nerding out on right now. Like, I've done so many strong moves with my money, but I want to do more, and I'm learning how to do that before I even try something stupid without educating myself completely first, right? So I'm nerding out on that. Come on, what it says. The Fair Isaac Corporation was formed in 1950s by 2 guys named Fair and Isaac. That algorithm is still largely used today, depending on the scoring model, right? Fun facts with Bill. With Come On With It. Recycled Hooligan says, I can tell you this, as I have been looking for work, there's several jobs that will not hire if you have bad credit. Right. And so I've been there. I've been overwhelmed. I've been broke. I've been on food stamps. Couldn't do nothing because my credit was a crap thing. I've been through all these situations. So my heart is like, okay, this is education that they did not teach us, because they designed to teach us to be workers, and they didn't want to give us this information. The wealthy have this information and they know how to use it. I'm not going to settle for just saying I haven't been taught. I'm going to get it, because the things that I want to do in life and the things that I want to do for my family are going to require that skill, no doubt. So I'm going after it hard. And I would suggest anybody that has free time, like you study about money, you study about finance, they're going to play with you like a puppet if you don't know any better. And it's getting more worse in this world now, the economy and all the things, the dirty crap that they're doing, the banking industry, the credit card industry. It's ticking me off. So instead of whining about it and feeling like I'm under the freaking hammer, I'm getting the education, and I'm seeing some things, and things are coming to me to show me that we don't have to do this. Why are some people wealthy and some people aren't? It's mindset. It's knowledge. We can get that knowledge. To me, in my life journey, this is a step it's a power move. And it's not fair to my business if I don't level up in my financial integrity and my financial education. If I'm going to survive as a business owner and be competitive, not only in this market, I have no time to waste on learning more stuff and continuously educating my brain. And so money and finance is huge, because trucks aren't cheap and this business is not cheap. It's very expensive. And if, in my opinion, if I don't know the ins and outs of finance and all this, I'm just going to get bent over. And you know what? I need to know more. I need to educate myself. I am not going to quit. I am not going to shrink. I am either going to stay at this level in my business and kill it, which I still want to do. But if I ever want to grow, or even if I want to expand my business, or if I want to do more things for my business to create a sellable product, I'm not ruling that out either. I'm building the strongest, biggest business model with a credit line behind it, credit strength behind it as the business by itself. And then now that I am free of so many financial obligations personally, power moves, leverages, knowledge. I don't have a choice but to get into it and chew it and eat it and drink it and sleep it every single day next to Jesus. So that's what I'm up to. I'm reading books. And I might share some posts and I might share some information from time to time that looks boring or nerdy. But if it's something I feel strongly that you should read to educate yourself on money or to help your business, I'm going to post it. Man, I got fired up about that. Yeah, so that's my topic. Financial education. I think it's becoming more and more important than ever because we are in a marketplace that is, God, the robots are taking over. It's important to know your rights. And instead of just letting things pile up on you and happen to you. Recovery. If you've been through divorce, if you've been through all this crap in life, or, bad management or whatever, I believe that these are the keys that will help people be strong and learn that they have hope and they have a chance to come out of it. And don't give up. But without knowing what you can do, you're powerless. And so I'm on it, and I'm looking forward to putting out content once I finish all the studying. It might take me 6 more months, but that's what I'm chewing on right now. I'm looking forward to a strong year. I got a lot of nasty stuff cleaned out and over with last year. Proud of myself for that. Come on, what it says, the perfect credit score is achieved by doing 3 key things. Have 3 cards, pay them on time, and never close a credit card. That is a good method. It does work. I can say that from experience. Umberto says, have a great day, Shannon. Hugs. And another thing, real quick, if you're feeling desperate or down or whatever, and you feel like you have to have someone fix your credit, these credit fixing agencies are just people that know what I'm talking about, and they're going to charge you for it. It's free information. Okay. So if I can help by putting up the book that, hey, this is great. You want to know this, you want to know that. You read this information and you get into it, and you'll be just as powerful as them. And you ain't got to worry about letting nobody get all up in your business and then charge you money that you don't have to spend. Umberto says, have a great day, Shannon. Hugs. Thank you, Umberto. Thank you for coming in. With Both Feet says the perfect credit score is 0. Yeah, like, I have my thoughts on that, but I'm not going to put them on this channel. Because I constantly think like, okay, I'm trying to disappear personally, right? Not like identity, but wouldn't that be great? I'm just like, I'm going to check out now and check out your system. Take my number back. I don't want it. End the contract. Beep. Going off grid. That's what I would love. Umberto, the trucking guy, says, thank you all and all the best to you too, sir. Get some rest. God dang it. Come on, what it says, you have to use them every couple months, but you can charge your phone or utilities on each. Yes. So if anybody wants to dabble in one of these things I'm talking about, super easy. There's a lady that teaches it on YouTube. She's absolutely wonderful. Her channel is called Vantastic, VANN-tastic, right? She teaches velocity banking. This is what got the seed in me, okay? It's a powerful, powerful financial tool for you to get out of debt. So, velocity banking, okay? Check it out on YouTube. And that touches on everything that Bill is talking about right there. But it is a strategy to get you out of what the banking industry lives to get you into. Umberto says there's a link there. I don't know what it's for. I think it's his channel. Recycled Hooligan says, I find this odd that if you pay rent or utilities, it doesn't do anything to help your credit. But if you don't pay them, it hurts your credit. Recycled Hooligan, that is different now. So, like through Experian, which is a credit agency, they will let you add your monthly bills now. You can add the information, and then it will track your payments, and it will help your credit score. They do that now. Come on, what it says with both feet is correct. Credit score is only used to borrow money, and sometimes at a loss via interest rates. Pay cash or debit if you can. Right, that's always ideal. That's always ideal. I want to go the extra thing, and like, I personally don't want to buy anything anymore. I want my work money to buy assets, and just buy assets. That's it. Not any foo-foo stuff. I don't need all that. I got strategies, you guys. I got strategies. Toga says later, Umberto, come on, what it says, Recycled Hooligan, if they send a bill to collections, it may be associated with their social security number and be reported to the 3 bureaus. Correct. Come on, what it says, your income stream is your greatest wealth building tool. Yes. Yes. And I'm still working on trying to get 5. I want 5 income streams. It's taken me years. Because it's like, once I've gotten to 5 once, and then 2 of them fell off. It's like that. Like I haven't gotten to 5 yet and held them consistently. Like, held them for a little while, but then something falls off. But that's why you get multiple streams of income, right? Toga says the credit system is actually pretty good via a stable interest level, especially in the high inflation times, like mortgage or else. While your assets are getting more value, your debt is actually melting. I'm against mortgages. Oh my God. I will never have a mortgage again. I had 2 when I was married. After them were over, I haven't had a mortgage. I was blessed enough to get a house for very cheap in Flint, which houses are very cheap in Flint. But it was enough to keep a roof over my girls' heads and take care of us. Very blessed for that, but never had to have a mortgage for it. It was that cheap. And finally, all this remodeling that you guys have seen on my videos, I've been there 15 years and it's finally getting fixed up. But the roof has kept us dry. The house has kept us warm, and we've ate. Okay, praise the Lord. But now it's getting the attention that it's needed for all those years, because it was a fixer-upper when we bought it. I mean, I was able to do stuff here and there, but nothing to like what it really needs, which it's getting now. Because my sweet daughter Faith, who's about ready to have the baby, is going bananas on the house and putting investing money into it. Toga says that's what we call good debt. With both fees says I have a mortgage and 2 non-traditional truck loans. Whew. I have good credit score as a byproduct of paying mortgage for years on time, working toward being debt-free over the next 3 years. Great plan. That was my plan too with both feet. And I am $3,000 away from that today. Not kidding you. To being at a big goose egg. And when I hit that point, I'm going to have my daughter make me up a t-shirt with a big 0 on it. Like, that to me is the trophy. And that's what I'm striving to get to. I'm so close. I'm so close. So I will have 0 debt. I will have a perfect credit score, which is almost perfect right now. It's got room to move up though. And that's going to be my big victory this year. And now, mind you, you're probably saying, what about your truck? What about this? That is my business. What I'm talking to you about right now is my personal life. Shannon, not business. Business is on its way up too, strategically. But my goal for my personal self is to have a perfect credit score and have 0 debt. And it's going to happen this year. Like, I haven't said anything because I was like, you're always too scared to say something. I think it's time I can say something. Like, I'm on a beeline, man. I'm so close. So I'm going to be in a very good situation to make some power moves financially, right? But I'm telling you responsibly that I will not move. I will not move until I am fully, completely educated. Promise you that. Therefore, my research and education in the financial department that I previously just described. You know, mom's calling during the live stream. Like, this is what she has to do. Facebook is the most annoying. I hate Facebook. Okay. So, good work with both feet. Yeah. So the biggest thing that I've had to do is just stay focused on my goals and stay consistent over the 3 years, right? I've been focused working on it for 3 years. So I feel you. Like, yes, it's going to take everything. I think you would definitely find benefit if you go check out Fantastic's channel and look at the method that she shows you to pay off your mortgages and all these things. I really think that you would love it if you don't know about it already. It is a very awesome tool that she teaches. Enlightened me completely. She does the math on the board. Like, she's very good. Please check that out, because that will help you. If you can put that method into play, it will help you get out of debt even faster than what you're planning on. Okay. It's fantastic. I didn't intend on pumping your channel, but I was just trying to explain to you, like, my lobes this year are money and managing it and learning the things that they should have taught me in school that they did not on purpose. And I'm going to get it because it's my right and it's my privilege. And I mentioned this on my last stream, that it's been on my heart about being faithful in the things that you have, and you will receive more, right? I did say that. This is part of that passion. This is part of what I feel like I'm being called. So this is part of that. I was really convicted about money, right? I know I'm responsible with it, stuff like that. But there's more. If the door is going to open up for more for me in my life, God dang it, I better be ready. So being honest with myself, I'm like, all right, I still have a lot to learn. I still have a lot to learn to be mastery, right? So it's my responsibility, in part of being faithful in the things that I have under my control, to be faithful to that. I can do better, and therefore I'm ready for more, because it's going to come. Like, I feel it. I feel it like the cold winter breeze. So I'm going to be responsible, and educate myself further. And I would love, God, the lack of that knowledge. You guys know this. Like, I'm not telling you you don't something you don't know. They didn't teach us stuff on purpose. So F that. Like, I'm going to get it, man. Recycled Hooligan says, come on, I'm not sure, but my credit score has cost me a few job opportunities. And it can. It can, and it doesn't have to. And it's just because of lack of knowledge, right? And of course, like, if you're sitting there and you're like, okay, I want to know what they didn't teach me in school. I want to know why there's people in that good of a situation and why it's not open to me. It's education. Now we have the information out there. Like, go after it. Like, you want to be wealthy? Learn how to be wealthy. Learn how wealthy people act. Learn what their financial habits are, right? Learn what makes them different. You can study all of it on YouTube. You got to be hungry, man. You got to go get it. Like, you got to go get it. I'm going to get it, and I'm going to share it with you because I love you. I'm going to share it. But I'm just letting you know. That's what I'm buried in. The books I'm buried in right now. And I'm not sticking my head out too much. With Both Feet says, if you deposit $10 million in cash to your bank account, your credit score does not change not one point. It's all about debt, money, and slavery. Right. That's messed up, ain't it? Come on, what it says, banks will only loan you what they think you can pay back, and they use a debt to income ratio to see this. It's also called DTI. So the more you make, the more you can borrow. Right. Yeah, they'd be checking your tax returns. They'd be looking at any public information they can have. Trust me, fight your way out of that mess with a bankruptcy on your record. Like, I'm not staying in that prison of what they're going to look at, they might see on there, and then they're going to judge me by that. Mm-mm. My bankruptcy was a reorganization of debt. It was a financial business move that I needed to, executive decision that I needed to make on my personal life. That's what I used it for. That's what it was. And the minute I tell you that I have a bankruptcy, you're going to be like, oh, you're going to judge me like, oh, she's got it. Mm-mm. It was a strategic move. Okay. Just so you know. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do to move and shake in this world. But if you're going to be in the crowd of people that know money, that were taught money, whatever, they went to college to learn about money. If you're going to play on that team, you got to learn how to play on the team. Or they'll get over on you every time. You'll get taken for your money. Right? The Bible says, a fool and his money shall soon depart. There's reason for that because it's true. I want to be ready for success. I want to be ready to play in some different areas in business. I got a lot of things to accomplish in a short time to do that. So that means I have to develop smart strategies, efficiency, and perseverance. That is my focus for 2024. No doubt. Erna is in the house waving. Hi, Erna. Good to see you in here. Thank you for coming in. Sterling says, cash is king. Credit is haphazard liability. Credit is slavery. But at the same time, credit is leverage also. But yeah, there's so many great conversations that could come about those topics, right? With Both Feet says, applied knowledge is the key. Behavior is more important, as in knowing smoking is bad for you versus stopping smoking, right? Yeah, no, but you shouldn't be a hypocrite. That's hypocritical stuff, right? And I can't say that I don't find myself accidentally being hypocritical sometimes, because I'll have a Snickers bar once in a while. I'm like, Shannon, you're a hypocrite. Like, no, it's, I'm not perfect. I do have a numbie once in a while. And it keeps the bigger monster away, in my opinion. But, sugar's not going to kill you if it's it's a treat, right? Sugary, sweet things came about in this world as a treat. Not to mention the sugar was natural. So there's that, ingredients, right? T. Stifler is finally here. We can begin. Mr. Stifler, good morning, sir. Thank you for coming in to join me for coffee. We're talking about money. We're talking about money education. We're talking about the new year. We're talking about recovery. We're talking about knowledge. We're talking about power. We're talking about business. Come on, what it says, Hooligan, there's a show I listen to, and they have fake Social Security numbers you can provide in cases like that. I'm not sure of the legalities. The Clark Howard show is pretty good. Interesting, Bill. That's interesting. Tyke Truckin says, fiat currency is not cash. Gold and silver coins are cash. Fiat is borrowed into existence from thin air, actually backed by your productivity, equals taxes. I can buy that. I can. Sterling says, they say 40% of American homes are owned by rental companies. 70% of mortgage transactions are now home equity loans. America is screwed. Hold cash, gold, ammo. S&P won't be a safe bet forever. Yeah, I think we're going to see a wild ride this year in the financial markets alone, let alone the rest of the markets in the world. It's going to be a very crazy, exciting year. So, Tyke says all currency is liabilities. Stifler says, hey, how are you guys? We're nerding out in here. Stifler, grab your coffee. Throw in a comment if if you got a financial comment to throw in, fun facts, whatever. Appreciate you coming in here. Come on, what it says, credit can be a useful tool if handled in a certain way. That's the thing. You have this general idea of what a credit card is, or what a loan is, or what this is that, right? But there's a better way. If you're going to use the bank's money, okay? If you're going to use the bank's money or credit card, you can be even more strategic in using that and how you use it, right? And then even better, like I got the ice cream on top, which is what I mentioned earlier, the be your own bank part. Okay. I got massive glow from the RV window over here. Okay. There we go. That was crazy, wasn't it? Okay. It's fascinating to me because you can be so creative. But if you don't know your boundaries, you can get yourself into a lot of deep crap, right? It's a tool. And so the more you master that tool, you can make power moves. But you better know when you're sticking your neck out too far. And you better know if you're getting in dangerous numbers or dangerous waters, and who you're getting in situations with like that. And stuff, right? There's so much stuff. There's so much stuff going on. Business is like my thing. So money education is very necessary. Money has time, weight, value that most people don't consider because it's not a dollar. That's kind of what I'm talking about, Bill. Like, yeah, there's so much more to learn about money than what we ever freaking dreamed or that we were ever taught. I mean, maybe some of you guys come from different backgrounds, but I was in the general studies school system. They taught us how to figure out how to buy a car and how that worked in consumer's math. My mind is still blowing today because I'm learning, like, there's so much more to learn. And no wonder gosh, if I'd have known this when I was 20 years old, who knows where I'd be at right now. I'd probably own 6 companies. I'm just saying. I'm exaggerating. But you know what I'm saying? Like, really? Of course they don't want you to know it. Toga says, Sterling, the rates are right, as I know. I just finished multiple reports based on the real estate market. Even the China 80% growth came from the real estate last year with similar rates. Yeah, China's getting real estate. Like, while you're being distracted about everything else people are saying about China, like, they're buying up land like crazy. Like read about it, research it, pay attention to it. It's nothing you can do about it, but just awareness, I guess. Recycled Hooligan says, I can't stand these loan companies. They're always set up in poor neighborhoods. Legal loan sharks. Exactly. That's the game. Sterling Will says, Toga, look who bought real estate in Vegas last week. He says, I'm on it. Justin Axford is either still here or came back with us. Grant Cardone, Dave Ramsey, and Graham Stephen. These are my key mentors. Yeah, I used to watch them. And I got what I needed from them. And I'm on a different direction. I'm not saying those are bad at all, Justin, because I gleaned a lot of information from those folks. But knowing now what I know about the velocity banking strategy, I kind of think Dave Ramsey isn't the best direction. It may be for some people. It just depends on the situation. For me, I feel like the velocity banking thing is more forward and more like, but you already know it, Justin, by the way. You and I have already talked about that. You did that method. You did the method. That's what she teaches. That's why when you told me, I was like, yeah, buddy. So Justin's on it. You got it. I ain't never gonna tell anybody they're listening to. Like, you got your own situations and stuff like that. I just don't listen to those guys anymore. I spent my time with them. I'm on another season. Tyke says, your money in the bank account is a loan to the bank. Key phrase, Robert. Thank you. Therefore, a liability for the bank. Key. Thank you, Robert. However, the bank does not loan anything. You create currency with a promise to pay. Boom. There it is. That's exactly what I'm chewing on. God, Robert, you got facts. You and Bill are like facts and comedy. Like, you got it all. High fives to you guys. Stifler says, howdy, Toga. Come on, what it says, DIY Semi recently reread a wonderful book called The Richest Man in Babylon. It's a great audio book on YouTube, maybe, teaches about how to be the richest guy in the room. Yeah. And Grant Cardone teaches like all that great stuff too. For me, it was like, okay, I listened to Grant and I'm like, okay, he's got it. 10x, 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 right? I took that from Grant. Got that. But, and then realization and more education, I realized that there's about 20 other things I need to do before I can get in that playing field. So I went all the way back and started working on each thing. Now, I will be, my goal is to be on one of Grant's investments eventually. Just saying. I want to be an accredited investor. So that's one of my goals. But there's all this stuff that you have to go back and clean house on your life, figure out how to fix what you screwed up. That takes research, that takes time, that takes phone calls, and you gotta clean it up, and you gotta rebuild it with your new knowledge and build the house right. You gotta wreck the house, rebuild it right before you can even play with that. Like, you ain't ready. I'm not ready. I'm talking to myself. I'm not ready. So what do I need to do to get ready? What do I need to do stepwise? Okay, rip this whole thing down, clean the whole slate, start over. I didn't make excuses and say, oh, well, I don't have time. I'm like, forget about it. I'm throwing everything aside. We're going to do this right. We're going to do this now that I know better. I'm going to do better. Like how I should have learned stuff. And as I'm going, I'm teaching my daughters, because I should have known. I wish I'd have known that stuff when I was 20 years old and coming up. You know, in the long run, it's going to be better for my grandkids. Somebody's got to break the cycle. Somebody's got to change stuff. Instead of the same poverty being reproduced or the same problems being reproduced in your family, somebody's got to be the curse breaker, man. And guess what? That means you got to educate. That means I got to educate. Because I ain't going out like that. And this camera is not, I'm sorry, it's messing with you guys probably, if anybody's watching it, actually. Yeah. Come on, would it put a helpful link up there? Not sure what that is, because it doesn't tell me. Copy that link and you can paste in the search bar later if anyone wants to listen. Oh, that's to the show. Thanks, Bill. I must be a nerd because I love this topic. Justin says that's a good book. Yeah, the book I'm tackling right now is Be Your Own Bank. And see, so then there's a thing. You're like, okay, that's an awesome method. Like, yeah, I want to do that. But see, you're going to run into things where you're going to be like, okay, I don't have a whole life policy, or I don't have this, and I'm not even ready. So what do I need to do to get ready? And that's, so that's what I'm going to do. So, okay, this is where I want to be in the future. This is what we want to have for my family. But I ain't ready. So I need to get these things in place. Luckily, I have my whole life policy in place, but now I there's more, right? There's a strategy to it. That's why I got the book. And there's a lot of people talking on YouTube about it. I don't want all that tracked. I don't want to get YouTube involved in all of that like that. I want to read the book. And so what if somebody knows that they're tracking me and know that I bought the book? I don't know. All I'm saying is I'm going to read the damn book myself. I'm not going to be lazy. This isn't stuff you can just be lazy and be like, well, if you didn't go learn it, if you didn't find out about it, if you're not mastering your life and your situation, you're not taking control of it, then someone else is gonna. True statement. Like, hard truth as it may sound like. Sterling Will says, I've found multiple data sets, but not specific name, but apparently most active one is Taylor Morrison. The most data belongs to a few weeks back. Look, what are you talking about? Sterling says, Invitation Homes, Toga. Toga says, great book, come on with it. And yes, you're also a nerd. Sterling Will says, bought a 264 homes for $98 million. Wow. Yeah. So if you want to be that guy, you got to be like, okay, well, how do I get to be that guy? What did he do? So the learning journey. And then surrounding yourself with those people, right? Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Hooligan says China has bought up a lot of farmland in Alabama. Yes. And they bought an incredible amount of African land, by the way, for those African enthusiasts. I am one. Love Africa. It's probably the richest land in the world. And of course, they're not dumb. They're going to get it, and they're getting control of it. They've been doing it. Come on, what it says. Thanks, Tolga. Grind and Pray G2G. My friend Kevin is in the house. He says, good morning, sis. Happy Sunday. Late here, but hello, chat and everyone. Good morning. Yeah, we're talking about nerdy stuff now by this time. We're 2 hours in. Holy crap. Okay. So this is still my first cup of coffee, like it's cold by now. I don't want to keep you guys too much longer, but Tech Target says, when the Fed creates reserves, the Treasury promises to pay with your productivity taxes. This is gold, you guys. Listen, he is speaking absolutely 100% truth. When you get credit, the reserves are turned into currency in circulation, which is inflation. Robert, just make a video, man. Like, hook us up. You're saying it. Like, you're saying what I'm reading and what I'm learning. Like, it sounds like you just got it down, like, way ahead of me. So thank you. But hey, consider it. Consider making a video. Everybody's saying hi. With both feet says, thanks, Bill, on my playlist. Tolga says, Sterling, I just pre-checked their charts. It seems like just prepared to get some high jumps, because according to their stock exchange charts, they have done most of their success in the last 5 years. If you're throwing out a stock tip, Tolga, just put the ticker down there. I'm just saying. Put the ticker symbol down. You got any hints? Anybody got any good stock tips where we can, get a bonus this month? Tolga says, seems like prepared for a high jump in the first years after 2012. Okay. Truck and Reviews is in the house. Channel member, thank you. And good to see you. Good morning, and it's coffee time. Yes, we're 2 hours in already. And at some point I gotta go make a few $100s with Amazon here. And get my butt moving. And that's a plan today. I can't commit to too much or running out or whatever, because I gotta pick up a trailer that's near here tonight and use that for the load going to Detroit tomorrow to get me back up to Michigan. So I'm on a little agenda here, so I can't get too excited. Nita saying hi to Tolga. Tolga saying hi to Nita. Hooligan says, stress spelled backwards is dessert. Everything in moderation. I love it. Sterling Wheel with the $2 super chat. Nummies are the death over here. Everywhere they are. Let's be clear. Nobody think you're special. Like, it's bad and it's bad and it's still bad. If you have a tiny bit, it's less bad, but it's still bad. Okay, let's be very clear. We don't want any confusion here. Okay. Eat what God gave you out of the earth, okay? And no worries. You don't have to carry all the stress of all this disease and all this stuff with sugar and all this fat and all this other stuff. I'm saying that because I'm saying it because it's true. I've done enough research in that arena. Trust me. With both feet, it says, if I wasn't a hypocrite, I would never have improved. Guys are laughing at that. Stifler says 2024 is going to be the great year. So exciting. Hey, high five on that. That's positive. Love it. Yes, agreed. I'm ready for it. And the world might be burning down. I mean, let's just say that risk is not gone. Okay. We might be watching the whole world burn down around us, but it's our responsibility to be prepared as much as we can, right? Stay true. Stay positive. Get the education you need to be strong, protect yourself, and the extra supplies, etc. I think it's going to be a wild ride. I'm kind of excited about that, right? In a weird, crazy way. But I'm walking into it with a positive attitude, and I'm ready. I'm ready for whatever comes. Like, it's going to be wild. Every year seems like get a little bit crazier, but at this point, like, it's like we're like, oh my gosh, could it get any crazier? It's going to get crazier, especially because this is an election year. Old school, new school's in the house, saying the Fed has predicted that the interest rates are going to drop this year. We'll see. Yeah, I'm hoping like second quarter, when second quarter starts, like trucks are going to be dirt cheap and interest rates are going to be down, way down to at least somewhat normal. That's my hope for April. I don't think it's going to happen before then. So I'm hoping spring, new air, countdown comes to the election. And, I think spring is going to be a happy, positive time of hopefully we see some great stuff happening that we can work with, right? That we can use to advance ourselves or help ourselves or empower ourselves. Tolga, yep, the market's thinking that it can be started in this March or April around, but who knows? Good. My feeling is correct then. Tolga says, actually, Rich Dad, Poor Dad is a pretty great book to get the logic behind the monetary system. I keep suggesting that to all the young folks and rookies. Starting level, maybe, but explains logic pretty well. Yeah, and I will confess, like, that's what got me started. That's what got my brain to start thinking. I read that book. And it's grown from there. So yeah, I would recommend this thing. It's not a bad book. But now that I have more knowledge, I understand more what Robert Kiyosaki does. And it's like, okay, that's another method. That's how they did it. You can't tell a millionaire like, oh, you're stupid. Like, you don't know what you're doing. Like, obviously. The book is fantastic. I highly recommend it for anybody who hasn't read it. It's part of the process, in my opinion. Come on, what it says, pay yourself first until you have big enough bankroll to be okay for 3 to 6 months in the case of unforeseen circumstances. Then invest in historically well-performing mutual fund. Make a video, Bill. Take trucking. That's why I think we need to talk more about money. We need to talk more about what people are doing. By the way, let me not get past mentioning this. I did want to mention this earlier and I failed to. DIY came out with a great video. And he does, like, every Friday, he does like some investment type conversation over there. So check that out because he just put one out. I enjoyed it very much. He's actually been pumping out some killer videos lately. So I'm going to shout out his channel. Like, check out, if you haven't watched DIY in a little while, go back, catch up. He's put out some really good videos lately, like, for real. Like, catch up on them. Robert says, interest is a con because they never loaned you anything in the first place. Correct? You've paid them already with the promise of pay note. Then you pay them again, repayments with interest. Yeah. And down payments are actually illegal. Chew on that one. Oh, Robert, you're getting me fired up, Robert. You are speaking exactly what I'm studying right now, exactly what I'm learning, exactly what I'm talking about. I'm just not so well versed to say it like you are just spitting it out. Like, true. Everything Robert's saying exactly is true. That's where my brain's at right now. Like, I am not playing. I'm not playing and with this. I'm not going to play with the truck salesman. I'm not going to play with the car salesman. Like, I'm not. It's such BS. Come on, what it says, Vanguard and Fidelity are two great investment apps with little or no fees. Tyke Truckin says, you give them a promise to pay and they create promises to pay and nothing right. Poof. You're so much fun, Robert. You are just so much fun. Toga is smiling, a cheeky grin over there. Come on, what it says, Roth IRA is another great way to invest. You can invest up to $6,000 a year, $120 a week, or 50 for times 50 weeks, or $7,000 if you're over 50. Double that if married. Yeah, I've thought about the IRA. I'm still thinking about it. I'm working out strategy, like what's my best strategy, right? Before I make any moves, man. And while I'm waiting to do that, I'm strengthening my position, sneaking up behind you so I can just go boom, right? Once I make my decision. It feels good. Like this is where I should have been a long time ago. My poor decisions in life, part of that being with relationships, has cost me greatly, greatly. Too much time, too much energy, too much money. Come on, when it says the beauty with the Roth is no tax upon withdrawal. Old school, that's true. That's why you want, in my opinion, you don't want a 401k at all. Like don't even bother with it. Old school new school says, why have retirement plans? Put the money in your pocket and keep it. Get about 6 months of living saved, then start investing in what you want. And if you need the cash, you don't have to ask for it. Right. I encourage you, research being your own bank, especially if you got that mindset. Like you want control of your money, your life, being your own bank, and for your family so that they don't get snagged, chained, handcuffed. No dirty jokes, you guys. Come on, when it says, I'll never retire unless forced. I love trucking and will just go to a lighter schedule. Right, because and that's the beauty of this that you can. TJ is finally here. Good morning. Good morning, TJ. We're talking about some nerdy stuff, super nerd, which I'm sure you've probably already been in here. I'm just laying down the comments. Life in a box. Hold on. Life in a box is somebody. Who is life in a box? I caught it the other day. Who is it? One of the most overlooked retirement buckets is life insurance. Yes. See, you guys already know about all this stuff. I'm just putting it all together for the first time. Like, my brain is like, right? I'm finally catching on. A universal life policy has an interest rate and a participation rate, right? They never taught you that in school. They're not going to teach that to the kids in school. Trucking with MC, the channel member, is in the house. God dang it, who's life in a box? It's right on the tip of my brain. Okay. Time to start over. I'm here. Okay, let's start over, you guys. We're 2 hours in, 2 hours, 19 minutes. Please hit the like if you haven't. Trucking MC is in the building. Let's begin again. Tolga says, I'm leaving the stocks messness to mutual fund companies via a few percent commission. They are existed to be paid for. They are existed to be paid for it actually in it. I'm not reading that right. I'm leaving the stocks messness to mutual fund companies via a few percent commission. Okay, I got that. They are existed to be paid. I don't understand the last part, Tolga. Sorry. I'm not getting it. Old school says, if the world starts to burn, I'm going to pour an adult beverage, light a good cigar, and watch it happen. Yeah, I'm with you there, old school. 6 says, surf the Cayuga. Caliuga? Oh man, the trolls are here, you guys. The trolls are blowing up the chat. Wow. Millions of somebody. Are my moderators getting these guys? I don't know. Interesting. Recycled hooligan. Here we go. Says, yeah, man. Isn't that crazy? Look at this. Thanks for coming in, all you crazy trolls. Thanks for eating up my chat. That's great. Love you. Here, I found somebody. 6 says, hi, Neo. Hi, Neo. Couldn't find you. Let's see, where is it? I don't know. There's a million of messages in here. Rick Pig says, don't you need to take a minute to brush your tooth butt? Oh. And Toga's laughing. Man, I just got troll bombed. How about that? I'm feeling significant. Tito's and Soda is in the house. Hey, Tito's and Soda. Where you been? How's it going? Happy New Year to you. Appreciate you coming in. Hit the like on your way in or out. Whoever's all coming in, still in here. Pretty please, since we're here. Come on with it. Says trolls ran out of trolls. Yeah, that's right. It's crazy. It's like, boom. Oh, Robin. Robin's in the house. I'll make you uncomfortable saying, hey, y'all. Everybody's laughing at the trolls. That's funny. Toga says, yeah, be useful at least. Click the like button. Truman H says, have you been to Starlight Dinner thinking about having lunch there? Yeah, it's a good food. It's a diner, greasy spoon type place. Typical truck stop type place. But yeah, they're good folks and the food's good. Greasy as hell. They fry everything. 6 says whack a troll. Yeah, we got bombed. Robin says, what I missed just got off the road. Oh man, we nerded out on financial talk. We read lots of comments and said hi to everybody, had some coffee, and I just talked about getting into finances, learning about money, right? I'm reading books, mega books about financial education. And so we talked about that for a while. And yeah, I got a little bit fired up. I got a little bit triggered. I got a little bit sassy. You know, it's been a good 2 hours. You can go back and watch the replay if you want. T Stifler says, have a rocking day all. Thanks, Stifler. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you and all your support last year and this year. You have a rocking day as well. God bless you out there. Be safe, please. Truman says, my son sells life insurance for AAA. Oh, then you probably know, Truman. You probably got the goods on some of this stuff. TJ says, I'm just getting up, lazy morning, coffee 39. It's all right, TJ. I'm running a long one today. We're getting nerdy. Like, you know, when you get nerdy, I'm in the conversation. I'm just saying. Especially when we're talking about money and business and finance. Like that is my stuff. That's what makes me tick. I'll make you uncomfortable, says to a T. Coffee 30. Okay. It is coffee 30. I don't know what all the L's are for, but Hooligan says we got them. Okay, cool. Now back to our conversation. Sick. Where we were. Kali Yuga in Hinduism is the fourth and worst of the 4 yugas in the yuga cycle. I have no idea what yugas are. Never heard of that. Now I got something else to research. Toga says, Shannon, I bet that trucking is understood. The last part I was saying, those companies' workers are getting the money to fix the mess and choose the stocks. Yes. Yeah, I would love to just have somebody do that for me. I have a stock portfolio, but it's not real strong, right? That's gonna come. Like that's another thing I have to work on myself. I dabble because I like it. It's fun. Like if you took my trucking away from me and I just like retired, I guarantee you I'd be making money on stocks every single day. I love it. Like it's fun to me. Robin says, you ain't famous unless you have trolls. Yeah, like I've never been troll bombed like that before. That was crazy. Chief Ray Heller says, I'm back. What I miss? We got super nerded out on money and stuff, talking about money, telling you what I've been studying. It was good. So you might want to catch that part in the replay. We've had a pretty good 2 hours, you guys. I really appreciate you for hanging out. Still got a lot of people in here. Like that's unusual. And I want to bring you good conversation. Like I want to get into some stuff. I want to talk about some intelligent things. Like I'm into that. I'm into intelligent conversation. And so I'm I get mad at myself because I'm just like, I get out here and be my silly self, right? My silly happy self. But there's a lot. Like I would love to talk about a lot of stuff. But there's time to talk and then there's time to be a sponge and learn. And I'm in sponge stage, okay? When I feel like I'm qualified to talk about it, we'll talk about it. But I can see a lot of you guys are kind of on some of the tips I'm touching on. Hooligan says in the South, fried is a food group next to barbecue, right? Yeah. And people die from that. I'm just saying. 6 Semper Tyrants, Shannon starts her flatbed training next week. I am going to get the flatbed trailer, I think this next week. Yeah. So you're not entirely lying. So there will be some content with me having the flatbed trailer, which is a split axle hooked up to the pretty penny, because I'm going to transport it from one place to where my business partner, Jeffrey Lake, needs it to be moved. And so that will be my very first, my very first touch on flatbed. So I'm going to take advantage of it and take pictures like I'm cool, right? I'm definitely doing that. Like, I'm not going to miss that opportunity. Robin says, I treat money like seafood. I see, I use, can't take it with you when you die. That's true. Don't buy government bonds. Don't buy government bonds. The repo market is about to fail. Really? Are you going to talk about it on your channel, Robert? Come on, what it says. I put the L's because that's what the trolls were putting in the chat while we were trying to hide them. Then I trolled for a second to join the fun. Okay, that's what I thought was going on. Was it worth it? Come on with it. Is it fun? I don't know. I've never done that to people before. That's so funny. You can troll in here anytime, Bill. You know, that's okay. But they can't. Like, I don't know where they came from. Tyke Dragon says more banks going down this year. Oh yeah. Okay, sorry, I'm slow. I made the connection. Okay, yeah. You know, I'm trying to be a buyer. Okay, this is how people really like catapult forward. If you're ready to be a buyer when this kind of drop happens, the rug comes out from underneath whatever industry or whatever, and you're ready, you're poised and ready to buy. That's how wealth is built. I'm not letting this crash pass me by. I had to watch a couple pass me by, and I missed a lot of great opportunities because I didn't have my crap together. I'm ready this year. I've worked really hard for the last 3 years to get ready, and thank God the timing has not passed me by. Like it's coming together. This time it's coming together. My planets are aligning for this one. So I'm really hoping that I get the right opportunity at the right time. And it will help me catch up on some lost time. Okay. I'm really hoping that. But I am not stopping. Every day I'm focused on getting ready and being strong and strengthening my foundation and learning more stuff that I need to be ready to play bigger, to move bigger, all of that stuff. Like that's what my year is going to be focused on. How long till you retire, Shannon? Well, if I make the right financial moves, that might be in 2 years. That's what I'd like it to be. 2 more years. I just got to play my cards right, take care of my obligations, run strong in business, make good decisions. It's going to take everything I got, no doubt. Toga says, and then there's like, can you retire? If everything works out, but mentally, can I sit at home and play stocks every day? I'll build my farm back up again. That's what I'll do. I'll be working on something. I'll never stop moving. I'm one of those people. I think if you stop moving, you die, right? And I don't want, I want to be building and creating every day. Like I can't live without it. It's who I am. So might be a changing of how I do things in my business or what I do. There may be a change in what I do with like trucking. We're growing, roles may change. I don't know, but I'm down for the long haul with Jeff. That's for sure. And like trucking, like I came here to be an asset to his business as well as my own. And I have that opportunity. Like I'm dedicated to that. That's not going to change. Toga said, by the way, I said it because apparently I was using the Brits way to type especially well. Saying in it. Yeah, you lost me when you said in it, Toga. Welcome back. Cotter is finally here. Thank you for coming in, Cotter. I appreciate you. We're having coffee and we've been in 2 hours and 33 minutes. This is a marathon today. I haven't made a second cup of coffee yet. This is crazy. I got like a tiny, tiny swig left. Welcome and thank you for your support. I wanted to thank anybody who's coming in later. I said thank you earlier, but thank you for 2023. Please stay with me for 2024. I appreciate you guys. Your suggestions for content are always welcome. Your questions are always welcome. I'm an open book, with respect and ethics and reason. And yeah, like I appreciate you guys for all your support and your comments and your views and your watching the replays and all that. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in, Cotter. Umberto's back saying, hey, Robert. Knowledge is happening today in this conversation. Man, this is a good one. Rick Pig says, I was just trying to be funny at the expense of the bot and the trolls. Okay. Toga says, welcome back, Umberto. Everybody's saying hi. Cheap Freight Hauler says, financially, I tend to play it safe. More of a safe of a Dave Ramsey type life. This new truck is the first thing I financed in a long time. Yeah, it's okay to walk slow, right? That's what I've been doing. Like I've been making slow, steady steps. And while I'm doing that carefully, strategically, I am continuing to educate on what I think my next one might be. Keep educating. It's all here. It's all here, like literally on the buffet table. Like you can get it. You can take some time to run down rabbit holes and be like, okay, what's this about? What's that about? Like, blah, blah, blah. I still have to learn more about stocks, being better at stocks, right? There's so much to learn about money and creating success for yourself. What I have learned especially is that you don't have to buy one of those guru programs, where they charge you $3,000 and we give you all this information. Like, just go get it, man. It's there. You got to do what applies to your situation. And that doesn't have to cost money like that. Them people are making millions because They're convincing you to buy their program, and it's digital media. Like, they don't have to worry about it. I can sit here all day long and be like, oh, let me teach you how to make $1 million in trucking and pay this, and you get 17 videos that I've already made on YouTube. Stop. Don't forget about books, my peoples. Books. They're still there. You can listen to them while you're driving. There's nothing you can't find a book on. What's great about YouTube is that it will help you go along the path to pick up other teachers, right? And more information on a subject. That's what I love about learning from YouTube. It's okay to take baby steps. Strong, calculated, educated steps. That's important to your solid foundation for you and your business and your family. You don't have to run 1,000,000 miles an hour. The world makes you think that you will. They don't want you to slow down and think about what you're doing. They want you to be distracted, right? They want you to be in debt. They don't want you to know how much power you have with your money. And whatever power you do have, they're trying to take it from you. Be awares. That's the truth. Swear. You can argue all you want, but, it can be backed up. Pay attention to what's happening in the world, right? And not necessarily by watching the news, okay? Robin says, why can't I see Tyke? I don't know. Tolga says, Rig Pig, but please be more creative to find the names if you are going to do that, sir. He says, I'll do better next time, sir. I promise that. Everybody's saying hi to Umberto again. Hooligan's out. He is had enough coffee this morning and conversation. Hooligan says, later, y'all. Take care. God bless you and your family. You too, brother. I'm praying for your situation. Everything is and will be on time. I'm sure of it. We're saying bye. And dang, I'm still live. Yeah. Hey, T-Bone. Hey, I thought you were still here. What's going on? Just playing. In or out, in and out. It's okay. I appreciate you guys. Anyways, we're having a pretty good conversation day. So, but I am gonna cut this short here in a little bit. Let you guys get back to work, and myself get back to work. And I'm really hungry, and I'm just about ready to go potty again. So we're gonna end it so I can stretch and walk and stuff like that and eat and see if I can drum up some money. And that's what I'm about to do. So Robert Kiyosaki says, but physical silver now at 80-1 gold ratio, then flip it when it hits 20-1. You'll be holding 4 times more gold. Gold will be revalued when fiat collapses. Interesting. Okay, everybody, take out your pens. Note that down. That is a pro tip from Robert. Tyke trucking. Wheelburner is either still here or has come back to see us. If I was listening to Shannon while I was in the shower, did I technically just take a shower with Shannon Thomas? No. I'm going to dig you out of the ditch on that one. No. But you could say, I may have virtually been in the room. Okay? Virtually been in the room. Which wouldn't be a lie. Tolga saying, welcome back. Cheap Freight Hauler says, Shannon, have you read The Total Money Makeover? No, not yet, but I will go get it in my list. Yes, thank you. I love book suggestions. I do. Snorlord is always wonderful about giving me great book suggestions. And I haven't got to read. I got a lot to read, so I got a lot to do. But I will. Like I keep those and I like that's on my reading list. So if you guys know any like bomb like life-changing, mind altering, changing, boom, great ideas, whatever, books, like please share them with the group. Everybody's got time to read out here while we're driving. Like Robin says you were touching yourself while listening to Shannon. I'm not commenting on that. Truckin' with T-Bone says, wait, Wheelburger takes showers? Tolga says, I know that welcome back is patented and the welcome back Cotter, but I don't know different way to say it. With both feet says, how to make $1 million in trucking. Start with 2 million, right? Sometimes I think like you have to have a lucrative money-making thing like real estate. And then you get the trucking company also so that you can write off the losses, right? Or that you can create losses. It's one of those situations. I'm just playing. I still think you can be successful in trucking. Obviously. Wheelburner says, T-Bone, I just took my before I leave the house to go to work shower and I'm good now until I can take my I am home for the week and off the road shower. I appreciate you listening while you were handling your business, Wheelburner. Love you. The value of gold will not be in pounds or dollars, but in purchasing power for other assets. Good to know. Note that down, folks. Trucking with T-Bone says, I feel that sometimes. Desert Outlaw is in the house. Hey, Desert Outlaw, thank you for coming in. You're new here too. Dang, I didn't realize you're a badass trucker. Morning. I hear you loud and clear with the videos, selling a pipe dream and the idea of spending and being busy, but never chill and save. I'm not a big spender advocate, actually. Not trying to sell a pipe dream. This channel is about my journey and what I do. Thank you for coming in, though. I don't know about chilling and saving. I mean, maybe that's the ultimate goal is to get all the passive income so I can chill and save. And that might be a way to say it. But there's no chilling now, baby. There's no chilling right now. No time for that. Robin Zowie saying, take your easy, y'all. Thanks, Robin, for coming in. I appreciate you. I haven't seen you in a little while. I hope you have a great day, sir, up there. Stay warm. Toga says, peace out, man. 6 says, fiat currencies have historically 100% failure rate. Toga says 100. Desert Outlaw says, my bad, that was a while ago. And you're not selling a pipe dream. The people trying to sell advice. Oh, yes. Yeah, no, I'm not selling it. I mean, I could, but that ain't me. And I ain't trying to make money off of people like that. My point to that part of the conversation was you can educate yourself without paying those situations. Courses, right? They call them courses. Yeah. These people are going to teach you how to get rich, charging you for some videos and some information. And that's actually how they're getting rich. Just saying. With both feet says, I'm off to church. God bless you. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us until church started. I hope you have a fantastic service and the Lord touches you and blesses you, because that's the best part about church. And we'll check you out later. Thanks for coming in with both feet. I appreciate you having coffee with me and all your support. Toga the same, peace out. Desert Outlaw says, like the crypto stuff that's always being recommended. Haha. Definitely not you. Yeah, I'm not into all that. I'm real. Like, I try to keep it real in this channel and just share with you like myself, my heart, and my days and what's going on, my business stuff, you know, and my puppy. She's fun. So not so serious, but I am real life, and that's all I'm trying to just be here, right? Talk to you, give you some positive love, because I do like to put some positive energy out into the universe. That's kind of my deal. And these are my guys and people that watch me, and I appreciate everybody in here so much. And we have some good conversations sometimes. Sometimes I'm just being a goofball. Six Semper Tyrannis says we all need to get right with God. Yes, sir. Because by the way it's looking out here, I think we'll be going home soon. And people get ready. That's all. Get right, stay right. Be ready. Don't have to get ready. That's all I'm saying. Rig Pig says, church, crap, I was supposed to give the sermon today. Actually, oh yeah, there's one of those truckers' chapels here, and there was a service over there at 11 o'clock. I missed that. Flamingly missed it. Man, that means it's my fault, Rig Pig. Oh, am I in trouble? I'm going to get those consequences. So, anyways, it's time to go to the bathroom. Again, it's time to take care of my little boo-boo over here. And it's time to make me some eggs because I'm so gosh dang hungry. And I got to get something cooking for the day, like money, So I got a few hours to move and grab something if it works out. So I better get about my business, since I'm always talking about being about my business. Tyke says after World War II, they set up the Bretton Woods Agreement where all currencies were pegged to the dollar, and the dollar being backed by gold. Old School says, we want the Church of Shannon. Today's lesson was money. Today's lesson is look into velocity banking to help you get out of your debt fast, and look into being your own bank. A book by a man, I think with the last name of Niles or something like that. It's on Audible. I just got it. I bought it with one of my credits. It's Be Your Own Bank. These two things will kind of blow your mind up and bring you forth into the next realm of like, holy crap, there's so much. Now you realize like, oh, there's so much more I need to learn. I believe they'll make you better. I believe they'll help you manage your, you'll be introduced to a whole different level of money management. Yeah. So that's what I want to leave you with today. You guys are the best subscribers on YouTube. Just know that. Tyke want to be paid in beer tokens. Robert, on a serious note, I hope you're feeling better. I know you went through the accident and all that, so I hope you're doing well, sir. Thank you for laying down the gold. If anybody missed anything's coming in late, go back and check Tyke's facts, because he is the fact checker. And Bill laid down some golden facts too. This channel in this chat is the best when people contribute, right? Because I don't know everything. And you're watching me learn. And you guys might be laughing at me. That's fine. I'm okay with I'm okay. If it makes you laugh, I want you to laugh. If you feel like you have to correct me, I want you to correct. Like, help the sister out here, You guys are a great support for me. And I like hearing when I'm wrong. And I love when guys or somebody a friend has the freaking guts to tell me that I'm wrong. That's love. I appreciate you guys. Just, you don't have to be mean. You can tell me the truth without being mean. That's all I ask. No cussing at me, Robert. Robert says, since 1971, when Tricky Dicky Nixon took the dollar off gold, they couldn't print fiat into infinity. 6 Emperor Tyrannus says, Tyke want to be paid in deer tokens. I read that one. Cheap Freight Hauler says, get out of debt fast. With a good flower season this spring, I'll be back out of debt by June. That's the goal. I'm looking at April, but I think I'll be done by April. So let's hold each other accountable to that, Cheap Freight Hauler. And that's the goal for the year, right? Then it's time to save for a new trailer. Right? Yeah. The thing is this. We could very possibly be seeing some prices bottom out, right? Where it's going to be like the best time to buy equipment or real estate or invest or whatever. Okay. I really think we're going to see this. Like, yeah, things are dropping now, but I think it's going to get better. So hang tight. Take the next 2 months and do everything you can to financially fortify yourself, get yourself out of debt or whatever, and see if you can get in a buying position, an investing position. That's my challenge for you guys. Because it sucks when you get like the can't pass it up deal and you have to pass it up. That's the worst. I've lost out on so many opportunities in the past because of my then financial situation. I had too many other obligations. It did not allow me to get in on an investment that would have taken very good care of me later or now. Missed opportunities. I don't want to be one that has to miss those golden opportunities anymore. So I'm very adamant about chasing after that position. The position requires more education in me. So I'm utilizing my time wisely to get that education so that I am ready. It's like working out in the gym, right? Yeah. You can't compete unless you train. So train on. That's my positive message for today. You guys are the best. I'm going to pee my pants now. I love you. And I hope that you take freaking every great chance to be the best version of yourself at every given time, which is every day, every moment, in my opinion. Chief Ray Howler says, my new truck is only debt I'll have it paid off in 18 months. Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. He says, I seen a brand new drive-in on truck paper for $35K. It's a Fruhoff. I haven't seen them in a long time. Not sure if it'll be better to spend a little more for a different brand. Research. Educate, right? That's my advice. Because I'm a girl. Like, look at me. Like, I got to do extra to do anything. But I'm glad that I have you guys in my life because you help me. You support me. I appreciate you. Desert Outlaw says, happy Sunday, y'all. With that, I'm going to close it. You're the best. And be the best. And have a great new week. And have a great new year, man. Like, whoo! Fresh start, everybody. Right? Mindset is everything. Focus on your business. Take control of your finances. Go after your freedom like never before. And that's my encouragement for this week and for this day and for this new year. Appreciate you guys so much. One more from Tyke Truckin' to get us on the way out. Please hit the like on your way out. By the way, if there was no debt, there'd be no currency. It disappears when debt is paid off. True statement. Interesting statement. I have to chew on that one, Robert. Thank you. Tolga says, stay happy out there, folks. Yes. Let your light shine. Don't let anybody take it away from you. Fight to keep it. Surround yourself with successful people doing what you want to do, right? All those encouraging woo-woos. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Later. And we're going to do another one when I get that flatbed hooked on the pretty penny.